What's going on, folks? Welcome again back to the show. Sorry again, I did say I was going to do Monday Night Morons, but you will see why that did not happen here tonight. And boy, do we got something for you. And by we, I mean myself and Ms. Vila Vendetta, because she was there too. So we're gonna recap some stuff. And before we begin, I just want to say again, thank you to my intro maker, my musician, Rav. Thank you so much for creating that. I really like that song. I love listening to that intro because it gets me pumped up to come on here. So everybody let's get some pumpkins in the chat for Rav. Fuck yeah. But a couple quick announcements. Friday or tomorrow, I'm gonna be putting out who's gonna be on Friday and who's gonna be available, and who's gonna be there for another game night and what we're gonna be doing. And I'll put out a message and get everything organized tomorrow so that everybody knows. And it's actually an organized game night on Friday, and then Sunday, I think we're definitely gonna do another brunch because Dave didn't like the way we talked about his food, so we're gonna talk about his food a bunch, and we're just gonna keep doing that until I get bored.
I've not got enough firewood. Oh, body jumpers! I'm already freezing my nips off from the fucking snowflake blizzard.
Everybody,
why do you think I've got all the woolly shit on and freezing? He's such a snowflake.
Everybody,
we need nuclear with his snowflakeness.
we need logs in the chat. Everybody, start giving your logs to Vila. She needs to stay warm. Give your logs. Everybody, put a log in the chat. You poor thing. You look frozen.
So cold, a snowflake.
Oh well, it's only gonna get colder. Oh my god, it looks so weird in StreamYards, the log. It just looks like a bar with two little black lines. Like, what the hell? Well, apparently that needed my approval, Leedy. Jeez, I didn't realize logs were so promiscuous, or what am I looking for? Vulgar? Is that what I'm looking? Not promiscuous. Vlogs are promiscuous if you've ever been around one.
I mean
they do get lit. It's true.
Yeah, and they let anyone lay them.
Yeah, that is true. They can.
They get split in half on the regular.
I mean, they stay hard. What can I say? Until
we do experience a burning sensation every now and then.
Oh yeah, and you always watch out for bugs. You never know what's gonna crawl into your home. Alrighty. Controversial stumps. There's the word I was looking for. All right. Anyway, Sunday we're gonna be doing brunch, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna be doing stream nostalgia. I will let everybody know that day what's going on, and then after Sunday I will not be back until the next Sunday. So I have to take a whole week off just to get my shit together. I gotta winterize my house. I got a lot to do. The most I'm gonna do is probably like a weekday rando and just a couple of hours. And I know I always say a couple hours and it goes into like 4 or 5. But like a couple hours and just chill and go over some stuff that, I've missed, because there's a lot out there that I have missed in just the last week that I want to go over now, but I don't want to, because this is much more much hotter. Well, you're gonna see not very hot. Anyway, drugs. Yes, I need to do drugs legally through my pharmacist. Actually, my back does kind of hurt.
Way ahead of you.
Mickey Richards. It says phone stay warm. I don't know which one of us is phone, but okay. Okay. Anyway, onto the drugs. Anyway, what drugs do we have in the chat? We got Mango Jones dropping links, of course. Security Monolizard dropping the Discord. Thank you, Security Monolizard. Or if you're not in the Discord, you should be. It's a lot of fun. It's a really chill place on the internet, and I like to keep it that way. I don't like to do debates and shit, so they just chill out. Just come out and be like, hey, what's going on over on this side of the fence? And, hang out. Hey, what kind of music? What kind of movies? Let's do this. You guys want to do a little watch party? I don't have to be there for you guys to do it.
There's a nice pet section where you can look at all the cute little animals and things, and it's really sweet and nice, and they're all floofy and cute.
Yeah, and there's a cute little puppy, and there's a cow.
Better cooking advice than Lord of Patriarchy.
Oh yeah, much better cooking advice, and you'll get to see what I cook on the regular basis.
No food poisoning.
The regular. Yeah, well, not since I learned to cook, because there are videos on my stream or on my channel where I'm like, I gave myself food poisoning, and there's one where I'm like sitting on the toilet, and it's because I was like, fuck, I need to make a video, and then for some reason, and I just made one, and I was just like, I feel like absolute dog shit, and I was just like, I can't do anything today because this sucks, because I undercooked. I think I undercooked a burger, actually. No shit. But that's because I cooked it with bacon, so I had bacon, like shredded chopped up bacon. And this was almost 10 years ago. Okay, so like chopped up bacon in the burger, didn't cook it long enough, and it just made me a little. I felt like pooping a lot that day.
Yeah, so it happens.
It happens. And
like, come on, there are fucking grown-ass adults that give their whole family food poisoning for you guys Thanksgiving, for us Christmas. For you guys, you get both Thanksgiving and Christmas food poisoning. Yay!
Yeah, I try to avoid that. I've learned how to cook chicken like perfectly. What happened? What'd you do?
Naughty tie fighter jet.
Ooh, I can't wait to see it, because I'm about to see what's up to everybody. I can't wait to see it. All right, what's going on? Carnivorous Apes is still driving. Bioman's check, folks. Underhaven says his name or her name is Cleveland Brown. Your name is Cleveland Brown,
and I am proud to be right back in my hometown with my new family. Sorry,
I couldn't remember the lyrics to the song because I started singing. I was like, "Fuck, what is it?"
And I was like, "There's old friends and new friends and even a bear.
Yeah, that's
times and bad times, it's true love we share." And yes, I know I can't sing. I don't care.
I do like the Cleveland show. It is pretty funny. I mean, up until they cancel it, but for good reason. But what's going on, Staying Dull 89? Hey, and she says hey to the chat. And what's going on, Mid New York Goddess? How are you doing? How was your time in G-Man's chat the other night? That shit was hilarious. So I forget what you said. I think you said she was like, when she called him out on stealing the $3,000, and he was like, Mid New York Goddess, you're about to get banned. That's how you get banned. And just like deleted her comment. I was like, what the fuck, G-Man? You're a dick.
Such a pussy.
What's going on, Lethal Lobotomy? Okay, Mickey Richards, I think I said hi, what's up, but woot woot again. Clone 1 with the lizards, Clone 11111, and Gertrude Perkins coming in with the War Corp 666. Dave has not changed much after almost 10 years since I first found him on YouTube, except fatter, balder, and angrier. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Dave, but that's if I were to give a good synopsis, I'd say he I don't think he's changed much from the time he coined his TJ's Botch clone on the Drunken Peasants. It was just sort of like, the clocks have just, time has not been kind to Dave. Let's just say that. But I intend my puns. Add fatter, balder, angrier. We can rebuild him. What's going on? What's going on, Ann Kennedy? How you, Liz? If you guys see me swatting around, I was talking about it with Vila before. I have these fruit flies. I left the beer can in here because I'm an idiot. I'm a dirty boy, and now I have fruit flies. So that's how you do it. And what did TIE Fighter Jet say? Because I didn't look at that because I was laughing, and I didn't get a look, good look before I threw my phone.
There's a new picture of Meg's bumpy dick.
Ew. Where? Send that to your enemies, please, by all means. But in the meantime, let's watch something. So, Vila, I gave kind of a prediction earlier. I was talking about how this morning I was watching Underhaven, and they were saying, you know, he took down his stream. And what was my prediction? And we have not watched this at all, correct?
It was just unlisted, and
yes.
He was trying to edit out the bit where he looked like an arse. So I'm adding the arse bit in, by the way. Where he muted his mic and everyone, and he couldn't hear, and you and Underhaven were chatting to each other.
Right.
And like he wanted to cut that bit out.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, I didn't think about it. I think about it all the way up until this morning. I was like, damn. He might have just taken that out because we were talking for a good bit. That was a good, 2-minute segment, and I wouldn't blame him for wanting to take it out. I don't give a shit. And like I told him, I don't want to take over your channel. I felt bad.
I just wanted to review it, I guess, to make sure you guys didn't say anything that would get him banned, because they're all so worried.
Yeah, that's totally warranted and whatever. But like the way he did it, it definitely showed total cowardice, and it deserves an explanation. I guess we got one 15 hours ago or 18 hours ago that I noticed just before I went to talk to Vila before the stream, and I was like, oh well, maybe I'm right. So you want to watch it? Let's watch it. So I want to see why he took it down, because right now if you're not looking at the screen, we're looking at Dave's content. He's in his studio. He's showing it on his channel, so hopefully there's nothing here that he doesn't want to show. But we're gonna look at what he's reviewing and listen to what he's got. Real quick, Ann Kennedy. Ooh, burgers. Yes, thank you. Hey, you could be a total clean freak in your home and overlooking by 1-2 days of an overripe banana in the fruit bowl, and you'll have fruit flies. I overdid that with a banana behind my microwave. I told that story. It's fucking fun. And those fruit flies migrated to the beer can, and now they are trying to get at my new beer, which fucking pisses me off. Yeah, it sucks the original stream we're on is mostly gone. Or is it? Let's find out. Let's watch it. What's going on, Slim Living Cyborg? What's up? Yeah.
I still don't understand what happened to that download I did.
He probably unlisted it while you were downloading and caused some kind of corruption. That's the only thing that I could guess.
Yeah, because when I pressed download, it said there was 3 hours of downloading to be done.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like, if that's normal for your download speed or whatever, then yeah.
Oh no, I mean of his his stream. It was downloading 3 hours, the whole 3 hours of his stream.
Yeah, I guarantee you he was just like, fuck it, and unlisted it at that point. And that was the point where he could actually unlist or do whatever, and he finally...
Yeah, because I downloaded it and went straight to bed, because obviously it was 1 a.m.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean,
I was grab it night.
Well, we got enough of it to go over, and what we got, we can talk enough about, and we can elaborate. So, but let's see if he goes into why he took this down.
Oh, would he download it for saying racist shit or not?
What's that?
Would you unlist it for saying something racist?
I don't think he didn't say anything racist. He did drop a T slur, but I don't think he said anything racist.
He called
Did
the
he?
one chip challenge the PAKI challenge.
I have no idea what that. Oh,
Slur for Pakistani people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I know what you. Now I know what you're saying, but I don't know. No. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. That might be a little close, especially in the U.S. Because that's not really a common slur over here. You'd use different things.
Okay.
Yeah. There's other stuff that I'm not gonna say that probably shouldn't be said. So like that,
really
but I understand because I remember that from Bend It Like Beckham. Which
not just that, it's not even always used as like a pejorative. Like people will say, "We're going down to the shop," and they just mean the corner shop.
Yeah,
it's not
and
meant to be mean.
Yeah, the same thing. They'll put a long A on going to the Arab store. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's essentially the same thing as dropping an R instead of an A, or an ER instead of an A, at the end of an N word.
Yeah, it's like the A.
Yeah, exactly. This is such a weird conversation to have.
I know.
I hate. No, it's okay. Like, I hate censoring myself like that because I wish we could say it, but I understand why we can't. It's just, well, you understand. We're on this platform. We are welcomed on this platform, and we have to. If we want to be on this platform, then well, we have to follow the rules. And one of those rules is not saying certain things. And
I mean,
well, you
I
might
don't
say
care
like
not saying it.
Yeah.
They've never been a big thing in my like vernacular anyway, apart from the R word. That has a little.
Yeah. Then TIE Fighter Jet actually has a good point. He might have misread
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Easy mistake. Thanks, YouTube. Clone 11111 says. Yeah. And Slim also said that sounds like a backdoor problem, or I mean a download problem. Slim knows all about backdoor problems. So if you guys want to subscribe to Slim the Living Cyborg, you can get him on the Go Big Show, and he'll see.
I might hit you up later, Slim.
Ooh, hey. Keep your DMs open.
I want to find out what the F happened.
With us?
I want to know why the download went squiffy.
Let's do it. And welcome, Mary Sunshine. Thank you for being here.
Hi, Mary, sweetie.
Ooh. It's on my end. Sorry.
Probably a new weekly series I may do. Separate from games and beer, but I think I'm still going to play video games on this. I decided to pick up again with the old... Of course, if I was smart, I would have had the game queued up, but of course I'm not, so I don't really give a shit. Pick up with the...
Well, he's drunk. That's one. Either that or he like just woke up, but I don't know. I guess I was wrong. I guess I was completely wrong. We went into that hot and I fucking came out cold, man. I guess he's not gonna go over it. What a fucking bummer. Maybe he'll
old, see. You know. Fallout New Vegas. As for what happened last night, I pulled the episode because, quite frankly, I felt I should pull it. I almost didn't. I was real close to not. Finally, I was just like, fuck it. I don't want him to chop it up, take me out of context.
Oh.
So fuck it. It's...
Pussy.
Shut the fuck up, Dave, and own up to your fucking bullshit, you pussy-ass, tiny little man. Fuck you.
Oh, what's the matter, sugar tits? You didn't like me laughing at you.
Yeah, for fuck's sake. What's the matter, Dave? A girl criticized your burger, and then when you confronted her, she laughed in your face. 'Cause you're a little fucking bitch, Dave.
Hey, Dave. This is for you.
Oh, poor Dave. Poor Dave.
Just for you. Sad song. So sad. So sad.
Exactly. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Sad face. Perfect screenshot for Dave. Jesus, dude. Like, if you actually fucking own it, I wanted to take it down. Just, you know what? I looked bad. I wanted to take it down. I didn't, I didn't make the arguments. No, you're trying to put the onus on us. You think I'm gonna fucking... No, you know what's gonna happen? I was gonna watch that, go over probably the entire thing, if not, at least where myself and Vila were at, and then call it a fucking day. I'm not gonna sit there and chop it up. If anybody wants to go out and download it and chop it up, that's on them. They have that kind of fucking time. But my time is occupied with calling you a fucking pussy, because that's exactly what you are, you molding piece of shit. Like fuck right off.
Not just that, like, he didn't want us to be able to react to it later and pick apart where he was wrong without being in the heat of the moment. Like where he talks about the temperature and saying the burger was at 160. I'm sorry, you never at any point showed you putting a meat thermometer in there, so you have no idea what the core temperature was at all. 2, you never said anywhere that meat has to be at 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So, which is like 74 degrees Celsius?
He was talking about...
You never said that.
He was talking about
he'll cook... You're out the right information.
Well, he went on some digression about how he'll cook pork, and it made no fucking sense. Based off of what you said. And the whole point you were trying to make is you have a different fucking standard. Oh, I would never eat that medium burger. And he lost his fucking mind. Like...
Well, it isn't healthy. Like, there's really high chances of E. coli and things like that.
Right. If you don't know where your meat's, like, sourced from, if you're getting packaged meat, like we were talking about, like, tubed meat, which you guys don't have over there. And for those of you in the U.S., think about, like, a Jimmy Dean sausage, that type of tubed meat, and the ground beef that comes in the stapled tubes, that type of meat. I don't have that over there, and that's like you don't want to just pull that out and start munching on it. What you want to do is actually like cook that. But if you're going to get ground beef, you're going to go to the butcher and get ground beef. Yeah, you might be able to eat it more raw. You're not going to be able to eat spoonfuls of it out of the bag, but you'll be able to cook it at a lower temperature and be able to get more of the meat flavor rather than the cooked meat flavor. And there's just a very different.
I do actually like my burgers medium. I like my burgers pink in the middle. I like my steaks blue, not rare, blue. It is very rare to find a restaurant in the UK that is able to serve blue steaks, because they know they have to get the highest quality meat that is safe to do it, and most of them won't take on the insurance liability. So I have to settle for rare. I don't mind, but if it's even like just slightly over rare, no, I won't have it. I will send it back. I will send a steak back 5 times if I have to. If I'm paying fucking top money for a steak, I'm getting it how I want it. But
and
the premise is he's meant to be doing a cooking show to teach people about cooking. It's not a spoof. It's not a joke. This is something he takes seriously. He did not put out the right safety information.
Right.
Why is it so hard for him to say, you're right, I should have prefaced 160? That's all. Like, you could put it in the fucking comment in the top. Simple, but he never did. He just said, here you go, this is it. Cook it like this.
And it was... I don't know. Like, there's no, like you're saying, you even went on in that same episode to say, well, if I'm going to a restaurant, yeah, I like my burger a little bit more rare because I trust the meat more. But if I'm getting it at the store, I'm more likely to overcook it or cook it well because I don't trust the meat. And that's just a simple preference. Like, even if you understood that, like, statistically, you're 1,000% more likely to get sick at the restaurant doing that, it doesn't matter. It's your preference, and he might not be able to change your fucking mind. And I think that's his biggest problem, is that the moment you like kind of disagreed about the meat, he was just like, no, I need to change your mind. And he figured he couldn't do it, and then he realized he couldn't do it.
Like, my mind wasn't about the fact that a pink burger in general is just wrong.
Right.
Like, it was more
exactly, Slim.
He shouldn't be just doing that. Like, that's he could have done more to say, okay, if you want it like this, have this meat, and actually explain. He's doing a cooking show that people are going, like, let's just say he isn't the arsehole he is, and people will actually look at that video and recreate what he makes, right?
Right.
They're going to look at it and follow it. And if he's not giving away the right safety guidelines, i.e. cook your meat to this temperature, don't use shit quality meat, things that not everyone knows.
Right, I mean...
He's going to make people sick. That simple. Like, I don't get why that was a difficult grasp for the fucking drunken idiot.
I don't get it either, and it's just... Like, I tried to explain the difference between, grinding your own meat and it being more similar to steak tartare at the point of it coming onto the grinder than ground beef you get from the store being, the same, like, more similar to steak tartare in the like, the bacteria that's in it. Like, you could eat it right then and there, kind of, but you're less likely to get ill. Now, steak tartare, obviously, he couldn't wrap his brain around that concept, and he was just like, well, it's steak tartare. It's a higher grade of meat. It's a certain grade. Yes, I understand that, but the concept at the point of grinding the fucking meat or chopping the meat is the same. Like, steak tartare.
The point is that on the outside of beef, not the inside, the outside, there's E. coli, there's I can't remember the other two bacteria there is, but they're like the three bacteria that what's the one that begins with salmonella? There's E. coli, salmonella, and one other one. All the bacteria that causes food poisoning, they're on the outside of the steak, not the inside. And so that's why you can have a steak rare, because the outside is seared, which kills off the bacteria.
Right.
Fine. When you grind your own meat, the meat from the outside and the inside are touching, but then it's also cooked very quickly. When it's packaged and left to sit, the bacteria is mixing all in between all the bits of meat. And the longer it's left to sit, the more time the bacteria's got to spread. If you're getting it from a butcher, they may have ground it that day. Short time. If you can get the butcher to grind it right there when you're there, perfect. That's really good. But the longer and longer it sits, bacteria spreads. Bacteria multiplies. It's what it does.
That's
why the longer it sits, the more chance you get of food poisoning. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's why I get like that's why whenever I buy meat, I use it like right away, because the bacteria gets in there. It's starting as soon as the meat is cut, the bacteria is on there. It's gonna get in there.
Mm-hmm.
And like it.
Oh, looks like he cut out. Hopefully he'll get it sorted quickly, because I have no clue what to do. Also, Lucifer, fuck you. I want Wagyu beef. I want the Wagyu
Yeah,
beef. Share it with
too.
me. Give me.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on. This is the second time that's happened. StreamYards just keeps like quitting on me for some reason. It says
Yeah,
it's
don't worry.
StreamYards, so I don't know. But let's see.
Hi,
Yeah,
David.
what's going on? What's going on, Lucifer? If I had a restaurant, I wouldn't allow meat to be ordered well done. Well, it's just mean. I mean, I understand. However, comma space. Give me my steak to go well done, because I'm eating that thing with my hands. It's a steak to go. Just consider that. Poopy pesto. Yes, he did cook that pesto, or the pesto pasta, and every time I look at the pesto that's in my freezer, I just think,
Oh God.
about it.
Idiot.
I was just so much. There's just fucking too much. But let's.
He said
I don't wanna...
it doesn't matter what the pasta is.
Yes,
doesn't
it does.
matter at all. Just doesn't matter. Pick whatever one you want, because it's just for aesthetic. It's just whichever one you like the look of.
No, that rang in my head, because I thought about it and I was like, you know what? That pesto is super thick, so all it's gonna do is just stick in the ends of that pasta, and then barely coat the outside, and it's just gonna kind of like, you're just gonna get sort of like pizza bite type little dealy bobs. You know what? Like I'm not gonna say it's gonna taste bad, especially if you have that kind of palate, but I'm not gonna say it's gonna taste good. And when you could do it way easier, way better in probably the same amount of time, it's ridiculous. Five Guys only allows their burgers made well done. Well, I imagine most
probably
fast
because
food
their meat
chains
is cheap
do,
as fuck.
Yeah. And if you order, I was told a long time ago by my brother, if you order like a steak or a burger at a restaurant, order it one level lower than you would like. So if you like yours medium, order it medium rare, so you're more likely to get a medium burger, because the cook is more likely to overcook your burger in order to make you safe and not be a liability than they are to...
Also, the hot light that they'll get put under, that's still...
Yeah. When it comes
to like steak or something, it does actually do a little bit to it.
It's still cooking. No teeth are the best thing to eat steak with. Yeah. Well, yeah, just ask Brett Keane or Von Helton. They know exactly what you're talking about, man.
Right. My ex's dad had all his teeth pulled out.
Right.
Long story. But he used to be able to like eat steak with his gums.
Really? Well, that's tender steak. He knew how to cook steak.
I aspire to that when I lose all my teeth. Gum the fuck out of it.
The steak or your boyfriend? Oh. Anyway. Moving on.
Bold.
All right. So let's get back into why this thing has been pulled.
Outside of that, what the fuck are you connecting to? Outside of that,
TikTok, Dave.
And that's all I have to say on the matter.
That's it? Really? That's it, Dave. Go on.
I do have a video that I do have to take care of. So.
Ooh. I'm interested, Dave. Dave, it doesn't seem like you really want to think about what happened, what transpired the night prior. I mean, I wouldn't want to either. However, I wouldn't do this. If I were gonna feel this way, I wouldn't appear on camera. That's just me. That's my own personal feelings, my own personal advice. And Jamie and I came in their chat later and he started bickering with us.
Ooh.
Do you know where that is? Where we could find it? Because wrong, we typically undercook because you can add heat without tossing a steak. Oh, I didn't know that. See, I want to learn more about cooking. I know how to cook. I can grill chicken perfectly. You will be surprised by how juicy my grilled chicken is.
I've cooked duck à l'orange from scratch using just like the giblets to make the stock and the sauce and everything. I like making some mean roasts.
Well, you got blue hair. The Dave Sims are smelling you out.
I'm the blue-eyed British bitch.
Yeah, look at that beautiful blue hair. Look at it. Look how she can just like change it like that. Fucking ooh. Straight out of anime. Does your waifu pillow do that, Dave? Does it? I don't know. I was looking at his games, and he actually has some new games. There are some good games here, which I'm kind of jealous because I don't have any of these Far Cry, and I want to play Fallout on here. But anyway,
look. It's the closest. It's the closest that he will ever be to being on top of me.
Ew. Would you want it if it had to happen? Oh no.
No.
I'm glad you were in the small frame for that one.
We'll see what gets
it's a good screenshot.
Taken care of.
Okay.
He's watching you.
Oh yeah, I read that.
That's so fucking creepy. I'm sorry.
He's watching.
Today, Catalyst, R. Kelly's.
Why did I give you that picture? Why did I thought that was a good idea.
I'm bathing in his fucking snowflake tears. They rejuvenate me. They keep me young and beautiful. That's right, cry more, Mitch.
Cry more. Oh, you want him to cry more? He wasn't about to cry there. He was about to be brave. He was about to play Fallout New Vegas. Go up against some death claws or some savages. Ooh. Lob some grenades.
Boy. Who's a brave boy?
Not gonna lie. Oh, I forgot. Not gonna lie. I do love Fallout New Vegas though.
We'll see what gets
56-37.
Oh yeah, I read
56-11.
Is necessary to not always scapegoat our law enforcement agencies.
But even the current climate isn't changing this class of San Francisco police recruits wanting to wear blue.
Dave, what happened to our debate?
That this is the career I wanted to pursue. At no point did I...
They seem a tad darker than the bitch wanting to.
So, yeah. Why do you think my hair's like such a nice shade of green? It's all the mold from it.
It's all the mold from his tears.
Contact me.
No, Ty said his tears are probably mixed with dick cheese. It's like, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say.
So the green mold with dick cheese conditioning my hair.
Oops.
If you would like to.
Snowflake tears are probably... Ew. Who's dick cheese? Let's see. Is he gonna acknowledge it?
Look, fuck it. You know what? I'll deal with last night for 5 seconds.
All right, here we go.
Came on,
5 seconds.
They knew I was drinking. I got drunk. End of story. Nothing really needs to be more said than that.
What?
Come on.
Why would I know he was drinking?
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, he was fucking schmammered.
I realised very quickly he was drunk. But until you showed him that morning, I just heard of the name. I didn't know him. I didn't know about him, his videos, nothing. I thought that he was biblical gender roles at first because that's who I was thinking of when I was talking about all like the blog and the videos and everything.
Yeah,
and like,
you completely confused him with someone else, but you like and then you corrected yourself, and then the other night happened. And
I even admitted to him, I don't know who you are. I thought you were someone else at first, and then when I realised it wasn't you, I corrected myself and said, no, I'm thinking of someone completely different.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and even then, I didn't say, oh yeah, he did this. I said, is he this one? Is that him? No, and then I looked it up, so it's not even like I actually said that he'd done this shit either. So I had no clue about him. I just knew that he was a bit of a dick. Nothing else.
You had no idea at all who Lord of Patriarchy was before we went on, because you told me that. Like, I have no idea who this guy is, and that's actually in that stream. Like, I don't think I've ever seen. Oh yeah, that's right. Because you were like, oh, because I said it's, you know, he goes by Lord of Patriarchy, and you're like, oh yeah, it's this guy, and then that's when you confused him, and you didn't like. Once we did the chip challenge and shit, that was it. Like, it was dismissed. Like, the only reason you guys were still covering him was because I was like, I have to step away. I'm like dying here. So if you guys like, here's the content that I put up for today. So have at it. And I kind of gave control of my channel to you because I was in so much fucking pain. And like, the fact that that's what you had to cover that's what you had to cover because that's what I gave you. You know, it's a shitty situation for me to, you know, leave and, you know, hand off my own stream, my own channel.
Everyone understood, like you were in actual pain, like
right. But there was it's okay. There's a legitimate reason, and fucking like there was so much more substance to that shit than what he focused on when we actually like confronted him. Yeah, he was just schmammered, and I guess people in his chat were like, you know, Dave, this isn't cool. Like, this is boring. We want something else, or some shit like that. Or what are these guys talking about? Yeah, like it. And again, it goes back to the fact that Dave, you're a fucking pussy, and you can't own up to shit. You're barely owning up to this shit. You're barely owning up to the fact that you were drunk. Yeah, we know you were fucking schmammered. I probably would have been a whole hell of a lot more drunk if I didn't have to run errands and like do laundry and shit. But that's fine. But you made some really shitty points. You really got to own up to the shit that you did. And if you don't do that, I'm still going to call you out on it. And until you do that shit, unless it happens in here, let's see. I don't know. Let's see if you actually get to fucking... let's see if you actually get to sack up. What's going on, Grampy Lobster? How are you doing? Thank you. He says, howdy, Sergeant Perfect Teeth. Thank you so much. And I don't think I said hi to Sydney. What's going on, Sydney? How are you doing?
Oh,
and
hi, Sydney.
Under having a good point. I think I got that fly finally. Dave tried to say I took advantage of him being drunk. Yeah, the interaction you guys had was really interesting, and we're gonna get into that next. But let's watch a little bit of this.
Again, to anyone that agrees with them, here's a thought: do you go around doing that to your friends in the bar? You know, wanting a fucking debate right after they've, you know, been drinking for a while. Yeah. Was what it was, is what it is. I pulled it for my reasons. I don't care.
Because you're pissy.
Yeah, dude. No. If we were in the bar and you were... Dipshit. If we were in the bar and we were having that conversation, yeah, we both probably would have been that fucking drunk. Also, if I were in the bar and you were in the bar, we'd be at two completely separate ends of the bar. Because, well, you're repulsive, like I fucking said. And... you would be sloppy drunk. I would not want to be around you because that's what you were last night. And you're like, oh, nobody looked out for me. And that's what we're going to get into in this shit. You antagonize the fuck out of everybody. And hang on one sec. But, dude, this motherfucker said straight up, I don't give a fuck what my chat says. Like, I don't give a fuck what if they disagree with me, fuck them. That's why nobody gave a fuck. That's why you didn't have any friends on your side. That's why nobody wanted to fucking watch you or hold your fucking hair while you puked. Or get it out of your beard or call you a fucking cab home because you were shitting on all your goddamn so-called friends. Seems more like just nut hangers and people who take advantage of you and fucking hate watch you. Like, that's shitty. What the fuck, dude? You wanna act? I'm not your friend. I will say that right now, Dave. I'm not your fucking friend. I made that really fucking clear. I'm here to criticize the shit out of you because, well, you're kind of a shitty fucking person, and that's what I do. I like to criticize shitty fucking people because I myself am a shitty person. I have been a way shittier person in the past, and I need to make sure other people know not to do that. So when I call you out on stuff, don't get butthurt. Don't be like, well, you guys are supposed to be, no, you're supposed to fucking unfuck yourself or come at me like, yeah, you know what? I actually know what I'm talking about, and here's why, and put me in my fucking place. Instead, where the fuck are you? Where are you? 56 minutes in, fucking drunk again, arguing the same point, not taking ownership of a fucking thing. When I said, what do you got? It wasn't about your house. It wasn't about your job. It wasn't about your fucking fans. What do you got? You got some balls? You got some fucking man in you? You spread a little MAN on some shit once in a while? Instead of just butter and fucking olive oil that you burn in your goddamn studio? Mm-hmm. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
It's not our fault.
Tangent.
You have a fucking drinking problem. It's not our fault you are an alcoholic. It's not our fault that you chose to start a stream fucked out of your gourd. It's not our fault you chose to carry on that stream fucked out of your gourd. We didn't make you say shit. We didn't make you do shit. You chose to do it. You were the one responsible. You're fucking old enough to know better. My 6-year-old has a better grasp of taking responsibility than you. Grow the fuck up. Take ownership of your fucking mistakes. It's not hard. I make a lot of mistakes. I fucking try to own up to them and do something about it. And not just like be like, no. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Grow up. Go get fucking sober.
Like, you pretty much said that same thing to him. Like, when you laughed in his face, you were like, who the fuck are you to talk to me? Like, I actually know who the fuck I am. You're sort of a character, motherfucker. And again, you put him in his fucking place. Like, it's not hard to do so with Dave. And he said a long time ago, well, I'm gonna get sober. And you know what? Admittedly, I've done the same thing on stream. I need to stop drinking on stream, which I do all the fucking time. But I can actually kind of handle myself. When I do the like drinking streams on Friday, that's my time to get like shit faced. But I also
that's like
handle
a group
myself.
Activity. That's
right.
Like people pay you to do a shot. It's a group thing. It's not you go on stream regularly, get so drunk that you make such big mistakes.
Right. I'm not like, yelling at I'm not yelling at fucking Underhaven or Grampy or BGTV being like, you know what? I didn't like what you said the other night. Get the fuck in here and
you're disgusting
fucking talk to me. What's that?
Nothing.
Sorry. But also, what's up to everybody that I just mentioned that are in the chat, because I was going through and Grampy's got his tablet working. Awesome. And what's going on, CH? He has not fared well since Halcyon days for shitlords. Oh my god, Halcyon? I can't even remember that. That was way before my time. We're talking about Lord of Patriarchy. Lord of Patriarchy is the fucking worst. And what's going on, Izzy? How are you doing? And Convince Me Conspiracy,
wait,
CMC Conspiracy.
CMC, do you like Dr. Mike?
Beep. Page and no, that's Dr. Dick. Page and Dr. Dick.
Oh.
No.
Dr. Mike also does it. It goes beep.
Dr. Mike? I don't know.
He's like a famous doctor. like real doctor. He does a load of news shows and things like that, and he has his own YouTube channel. But
one of those doctors. Is he a real doctor or like a?
He's a real doctor. He's actually a real doctor. He has a medical practice and everything. And like,
not like Dr. Oz doctor.
No, like when morning shows want to talk about now people are saying that if we eat like jacket potatoes and eat the skin, we'll get cancer. So do we eat the skin or not? And he'll go on there and be like, this is this is bullshit, blah blah blah, and he'll talk about the science and yeah.
Okay, so he's actually so you guys actually have scientists. Usually they'll be like, in the U.S. they'll be like, yeah, you shouldn't eat the rind, but not because, or the skin of the potato, not because, you're going to get cancer, but because you're going to get, because there's, dirt or this or that might be on it, and, blah, 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 and they'll do some demonstration that's overly dramatic, and I hate American TV. But
I mean, I'll make you feel better. He's American.
Is he American? Oh, well,
yeah.
that does make me feel better. Well, I hate it. I don't like American TV. That's the thing. Because if you watch Kitchen Nightmares, the British version versus the American version, I think I got a mosquito flying on me. I might have a window open somewhere or some shit. But
it's so weird seeing the difference in editing between the two.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I really don't like the American version. I'll still watch it, but let's continue on with this.
Underhaven, Lady Hopium, and to anyone else,
yeah, there's definitely
I'll
a mosquito
let you fucking
in it,
know.
me.
If I truly cared, why am I here then?
Fucking bug house.
Yeah, I maybe got a little pissed
Potato
off
skins
with
kill your
the
chakras.
blue-haired
It's
cunts
true.
comments on my fucking cooking video. Yeah, it's beef, bitch. You can eat the shit raw. Now, contact me through the email link provided. I will happily get back to you, and we can have a little conversation. Here's the thing, though. Seems none of you motherfuckers, when I'm even close to sober, come around.
Ooh, too fucking easy. One, you're never close to sober, and two, if I had time to fuck around in, the wee hours of the morning before you crack open a Coors Light, I would do so, but I have a full-time job that requires me to be up at the wee hours of the morning in order to not crack open a Coors Light.
No, he straight up knows I'm in a different fucking time zone, and I don't watch his shit, so why would I know when the fuck he's on, let alone when he's sober?
Well, he's, as form as everything I love about your shows. God, this guy's a turd. Well, he said there was a,
motherfucker, blue hair cunt, motherfucker.
He said there was a, he said there was an email down below, but there's no description, there's no email.
Oh my god,
Streamlabs,
pussy was a pussy and lied. Go figure.
I wouldn't put it past him to put in another one, but he did he say it was below? Hold on.
Link provided. I will happily get back to you, and we can have a little conversation.
Oh, maybe did he put it in
Here's
the chat?
Thing, though.
No, he didn't.
Seems none of you motherfuckers.
Oh,
when
I'll
I'm
do
even
it.
Close to sober,
Ooh.
come around.
Oh, too easy. Hey, come on my show sober and let's have a talk, and we'll talk about cooking. We'll go over some of your videos. How about that, Dave? I'm down to do it. Let's do it. Let's set up a time. Any fucking time. You'll come on my show. We'll do it that way. I'll do the clout chasing. All right. I'll call it that. I'll clout chase. All right. Considering we tend to have around the same amount of live viewers in general, it doesn't necessarily matter. But let's do that. You come on here. I'm not gonna mute you. I'm not gonna be a dick. We'll go over some of your videos. I'll make I'll make my own cooking video, and we'll compare. How about that shit? Even better, you can make your own new cooking video, and we'll fucking compare recipes. Brand new, never seen before. Too fucking easy. Challenge accepted, Dave. Hit me up. Discord's up at the top. You can, the link's good for, I guess, the next several days. And you can, go ahead and DM me, and we'll set this shit up. No fucking problem. It wouldn't be hard, Dave. But I don't think you would do that because, well, I've also had the shakes, and it's not fun. So we'll talk if you know how to real talk. But let's see. Also, what's going on, Mr. Unite for the Children? That always screws me up. Mike, the fake Grampy Lobster is trying to stir trouble up in the chat. Who's Mike?
Sacre blue balls.
Prove it's really Mike. No. I don't know. I don't know who the real Mike is. Everybody is banned from the chat.
I'm never going to do the scrambled egg thing that he was banging on about.
Oh yeah, no, that's really dumb.
He thinks fucking using olive oil is good in the pan to cook them. 2, he said don't put in salt or anything on or don't season the scrambled egg.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was saying don't season the scrambled eggs. And real side note, there's 19 people here. If everybody hit the like button, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, there's 20 people here. If everybody could hit the like button, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. And you get more. The more likes we get, the more hair transitions you will see on Vila. We have Dave. We have bricks. We have a house. I have pictures I can send. I have a picture of a river we can send. I have a picture of Shani. $20 to either Cash App, and I'll send her a picture of Shani to put as her hair. How about that?
I will even put Neg's dick on my hair.
Not on this stream.
Oh.
Well, honestly, I don't think the algorithm will pick that up.
Surely that's enough surface area to fit it all in, right?
Yeah, it'd be if it had to cover the whole, green screen area, it'd be all pixelated.
No, I mean just my fringe. It'll fit my fringe, right? He's tiny enough to fit that little box.
And how well could you tell through the crabs and the pubes is the different story. I mean, can you from what I say, those are some nasty crabs.
Sold.
Sold. And I gotta put up links. Wait, I think I have links here. All right. Edit here. There we go. Okay. Save. There. Oh no. The show. There we go. Also, Carnivorous Ape is in there, I guess. Fuck it. So if you guys want to donate to Carnivorous Ape, I'm sure he'll be very gracious. But yeah, $20 and she'll not turn into Shani hair, and I guess 40 for Shani hair. I don't know, Shani. That's the most money you've ever been sold for. Anyway,
I say Carnivorous is right. Like, you don't season them until near the end. Like, you said that night, like, you don't mix the salt in
right
at the beginning because it
messes with the chemistry of the eggs. It'll break down the egg white, so it doesn't cook properly. So what you want to do is, like, you want to put salt on closer to the end. You put your seasonings on closer to the end, so they mix around a little bit. What I tend to do, as a habit I picked up from my mom, is putting pepper in beforehand, because black pepper, I mean, it has no salt, doesn't really do anything, and it does add that flavor and mixes in really well into the eggs when you put it in prior to. But that's the only thing I've ever done. As far as, like, anything outside, I usually put that on afterwards, and then cheese, and I'll take the pan, make it hot, and then I'll put the pan hot over the cheese while it's on the plate, so that the cheese melts, and while I can, clean up and get some juice or coffee or whatever the fuck I'm gonna get. And that's just kind of how I roll.
See,
but,
I just have different versions of what I cook it like for what it is. Like, scrambled egg on toast, I do it one way. If I'm making it in a, like, breakfast muffin, like scrambled egg and then, like, bacon in a muffin, I'll cook it a different way, things like that. Because if it's going to be part of a whole dish, I don't want it to be as like thick or creamy because I want a nice balance of flavour. But if I'm just having like scrambled egg and toast, then it's going to be like really rich and thick and creamy because like the egg is the main dish, as opposed to in a muffin. I'm going to have it a nice balance for the bacon because you want it to be nice.
I'm sorry, Wilson gave me a really good recipe for eggs, and it was or breakfast, and it was like 2 poached eggs, some like oats, and then wheat germ and something else. Yeah, I got to get that recipe, but it sounded really fucking good. I really want to try it. But real quick,
Underhaven.
There's
your
a few people
Dave's gonna be so upset.
There's a few people I want to that are new, and I would say what's up in the chat. And Blaine is here. Yo, what's going on, Blaine? How you been? Welcome to the show, Dr. Mordecai Cassius Marcellus Jones. I usually get that right. Olive oil and sex do not normally mix. However, desperation has proven me wrong. Oh no, it's not a picture of Shani. Yeah, nobody give me money. And oh wait.
Oh me, not at all.
Thank you. Oh, that's what's going on, people Thulu. Thanks again for buying shirts. I really appreciate that. That was really awesome of you. It says Clock Man, or no, wait, Clock Man. You got a glottal thry there. Clock Man. So is Clockman of the opinion that the world is not round? No, he's not that. He's not conspiracy dumb. He's just regular dumb. Ribbed
no, but I
for
did
your
imply
pleasure,
he was a
dumb.
flat earther the other night, I think.
Did he
Did
say
I
he
call
was
him
a flat
earther? No, I think I
don't-
called him a flat earther.
Did you? You
Did
might
I?
have.
I can't remember.
You
I
might
honestly
have been
can't
like
remember.
you might have been like you probably believe in the flat earth too or some shit like that. That sounds about right because
I mean, it is something, I know it's something I have said. I just can't remember if I said it to him.
Ooh, how about Wern's rippled tongue for Vila's hair? Ew, no. Do not send me a picture of that so that I can send it to Vila so that if she gets a significant amount into her PayPal or whatever,
like
that
pay
she
a couple
can
of dollars
do it.
and I will put whatever the fuck you want on my hair. Like,
she's desperate, folks.
oh yeah.
Just kidding.
Pay me a couple more dollars and I'll let you put something in my hair. Eh?
Ooh, hey, crowdfund? Anybody? Let's make this shit happen. We can all give a little bit. All right. Dr. Mordecai Cassius Marcellus Jones also says salt and balls is not good. Well, it depends on where the salt comes from. Because if it's from your sweat, then yes. But if it's from what is it, Morton? Then no. Stay away from Morton. Morton doesn't want. You don't want Morton to salt your balls.
Definitely don't dip your bollocks in the soy sauce.
Oh, fuck. Well, I gotta start my mornings differently then. Anyway, I'd make a comment, but my sense of humor is a tad off. Well, welcome to the show. You should come on the panel. Let's see what else he has to say.
Lady Hopium, have no problem taking you on.
Yeah, you do.
Go into my little thing. Go into the little business inquiries thing. Click that link. Should pop right up. And let's set up a time. Let's set up a time. Here's the thing, though, my lady. I'm not going to be drinking during that. I'm going to be completely sober.
Oh, okay.
And until I've beaten your ass into powder, I'm not going to drink. It's funny, you guys change your tune when I say I'm not going to be drinking.
Oh, no,
It's
Dave.
funny. And
oh, no,
He's
Dave.
just pulling things out his arse.
I have changed my tune, Dave. You got me motivated, Dave. Holy shit. Get me in there. That's what I want to do. Talk to me, Dave. Talk to me sober. I will get fucking schmammered. And I will destroy you, bro. Oh, I can't wait for this. Where's this business inquiries? Give me the business inquiry. Somebody give me his email. I will fucking email this motherfucker. And I've already put the challenge on it. Dave, stop being a fucking pussy. And come at me. Seriously. I will fucking destroy you, and I'm willing to take a loss on that one. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna be like going after fucking Brett Keane, and I'm not gonna go Rick Zilla on your ass. Trust me, I'm going to go security monitor lizard on your ass. So hopefully you can come after me and not Anna or Lady Hopium, Jamie. I almost forgot who I was talking about. Hopefully you can come after me and not them, like, you know, you did in the stream we're about to watch, where you went after Vila and nobody the fuck else because, well, everybody else tore you the fuck apart.
I just find it funny how he, like, kept calling me a feminist when I've never said I'm a feminist before either. Like,
thank you, Mango. Was a peach.
He just went off on one with, like, this imaginary version of what he thinks I am, what I am like, and what he thought the situation was. And just now, like, the whole you're singing a different story now I'm sober. Who is? Who's saying, oh, I'm not going to talk to you now you're sober?
Yeah.
Do you think we monitor you 24/7 and be like, oh, he's drunk, go, go, go?
Yeah, no, you just happen to be fucking shit-faced and you were talking a bunch of shit, and I asked for the link. I went out on my way. I was like, I want the link. And then he was talking shit about you, and you're like, and I even said it on that stream. You asked me for the link. I read our messages. You were like, you were like, give me the link. And I said, it's not mine. I can't give it out, but I'll ask. And you were just like, oh, shit. Because there's a clear understanding that I'm not just going to give that shit out and bring people in. So I asked, and Underhaven asked too. Vila wants to come in, and she wants to talk to you. And finally you got let in, and it went to fucking shit, of course, because, well, he still can't call you by your fucking name, for fuck's sake, because he's such a piece of shit.
Honestly, like, I don't care.
It kind of just gets at me a little bit.
It's fine.
Like, the
honestly,
more he does it.
I am a cunt. I'm a bitch. I'm a fucking slutty whore. I don't care. You can't name me anything that I've not called myself and laughed about it. Yeah, not only that, the fact that the only thing he can say is by calling me names, which proves he's too stupid to actually verbalize my name. It shows immediately that he's going off on a bad foot, because he's going to be personal, he's going on the attack to be a cunt. I'm going to match that energy.
And you did. Perfectly.
Fatty sugar tits.
Fucking, and that's a huge reason of why he's embarrassed, is because he models himself as this, you know, big alpha male, but the moment a woman counters him on his bullshit, he crumbles. He crumbled like a fucking I couldn't even call it a house of cards, for fuck's sake. That has a little bit more stability, you know. And Underhaven had a really good this is what I was gonna say as well. Dave is just S, the energetic just a generic issued reactionary misanthrope. Especially hates feminists. Yeah, and he went after you for being a feminist, even though no, not a feminist. Like, told him straight to his face.
Well, I'm not myself a feminist. Like, yeah,
it's because he misperceived the color of your hair is the only fucking problem.
Like,
and
I do believe in, like, there's a lot of issues with women's rights. I also believe there are a hell of a lot of problems with male rights too, and we need to do work on both. And
you told that to his face too.
Yeah, I said that actually I do a lot of work trying to help men with certain things, like the fact that there's big problems with male victims of domestic violence and sexual assault, and women get told it's their fault, but men get told it's not possible. Men are back where women were 150 years ago, where we're told, like, nah, it's not possible. I mean, it still happens today. We're told it's not possible. People say, like, no, women have a natural way the body shuts down and all this shit. But, like,
but like,
it's not that it's not as common now, but with men, it is really like, they're like, well, how does that work? It should know it can't happen because if you didn't want it, you wouldn't be hard, or all this shit. And it annoys me because one of my friends was raped, and I'm really big on trying to get equality in that. So, like, no, I'm not like the feminist that he's trying to use as an insult. Not at all. Because
when he says feminist, the only thing he's talking about is your hair. So he's talking about, he's stuck in 2016 with the Twitter rampage feminists that pretty much anybody nowadays can look back and be like, wow, that's absolutely ridiculous. No, don't kill all men.
Right. Oh
no,
my God,
that's
so
idiotic. It's like, oh, okay, that's cringe. And there's a lot of people that did post shit that they regret, but oh well, that's the nature of the internet. And
like, I've got coloured hair, I've got piercings, I'm alternate. Doesn't mean I'm like a raging feminazi I hate all men.
No, and
go figure.
Unfortunately, Dave can't get that through his head. But real quick, I'm gonna read a couple comments that came in, and
while you do that, I'm gonna go for a piss.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna play this, and then go for a piss myself. No, here's my Underhaven's note. What did you say? Okay. Yeah, he challenged me like 4 times, and he won't debate Lady Hopium lives. Yeah, I heard you guys talking about it because he won't do any of that. He won't you have reached out to him multiple fucking times, and he has not even done the slightest thing to reach back. He is not. He's a pussy. Again, Dave, you're a fucking pussy. You're not doing yourself a service when people say, oh yeah, I'll take you on, like me a couple minutes ago, and then several minutes ago, and then a few minutes before that, I challenge you, just come right the fuck on, come right on, and I'll talk to you, and we'll hash this whole thing out, and I will tell you exactly what I think to your fucking face, and I have no fucking problem with that at all. If I lose, I don't give a fuck. Oh well, I lost to Dave. That'll be one, scar in my career, I guess. And then I'll just continue on and be like, wow, I'll have to do better. Maybe I can do better in the future. Who the fuck knows? But it's all up to you, Dave. You gotta fucking, if I reach out, you gotta reach back. Yes, the Jesus is Lord of Patriarchy. Dude, the few times I've heard Jill talk is like, I can't stand that motherfucker. I can't. It's like listening to G-Man or Veckel. It's just the same jack off bullshit.
Oh, has he gone? No. Sorry,
StreamYard keeps fucking doing that. It's just like
right.
But
I'm so entertained by this.
Real quick, I'm gonna repass this and then I'm gonna put on I'm just gonna put on the baby rhinos and run and I'm not gonna play it all the way through, but I'm gonna put on the baby rhinos so y'all have some entertainment and can chill, and you can talk about what you would like. But real quick, the way I push Dave's buttons is by being nice to him. Nothing makes him angrier than being civil. Yeah, he really does not like when you try to have a conversation with him because he wants to be right. He has to be. That's what I was calling him. I was like, you're being obstinate. You just want to die on this fucking hill. You're an obstinate fucking child because you can't accept being wrong. Grow the fuck up. Accept, okay, well, I've been at fault here. And he was able to do that. When we started talking about the chicken, he was like, yeah, I kind of fucked up the chicken. He's like, all right, I'll give you that. And he couldn't bring up the dog treats because guess what? What was our criticism? Nothing.
We said it was really good. He actually knew to have organic instead of regular because it's actually dangerous for your dog to not have organic. We're like, wow.
Because
we didn't even
it's
know
got
that. I'm glad he knew it.
And who actually got aggravated at that video? This fucking guy, because I didn't get to see any dogs. I wanted to see his dogs. That was the only criticism, is that he didn't show the dogs. Other than that, we were like, oh shit. And you guys actually taught me, yeah, okay, you can't use regular peanut butter for your dog because it has the what is it, xylitol, or is it xylitol or xanthan gum? Because I know xanthan.
I thought it was xanthan gum because I said, oh, is it that the thing that's in chewing gum?
Yeah, I don't know if xanthan, because I've seen that in a lot of things, especially MREs, as like a preserve or some kind of additive is what I'm looking for. But organic is meaningless. But though what we're talking about is the stuff about the stuff that doesn't have certain the xylitol for your dog, so that it doesn't gum up their gut, and they can actually eat the peanut butter and digest it better. So, yeah, organic does, yeah, that's what I'm saying. When it comes to a dog's diet. And, yeah, organic it's essentially meaningless for us because, well, we've altered our food so much that it doesn't really fucking matter. But, I'm going to put on the baby rhinos. Do you want me to drop you out, or do you want to stay in? Because I'm only going to be gone for a couple minutes.
I don't mind.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop both of us out and put this up. I will be right back, guys.
Cool.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave you up so you can read comments if you'd like.
Guess who? Guess who? Who's that lost cow? It's Riz!
Sweet boy.
Who's that lost cow?
That's it. None of that.
It's Shani!
Ew.
I warned you, I'm gonna have too much fun with this.
Can you here? Can you play video through that?
I don't know.
I
I've not
wonder.
tried.
Dude, that would be real sneaky. That would. You gotta. I would have. Now I gotta watch out for that, because if anybody comes on with green hair, they could porn bomb if they can play video through it. Dude, that was wild. Sorry, I just thought of that. It's crazy. Ooh, dude, does anybody have a picture of Tragic? I've never actually seen or heard Tragic, so I don't know a whole lot about it. This is the closest Rev will ever get to a nice lady. Absolutely. Hit the nail on the head, Underhaven.
Oh, thank you, Underhaven.
Oh man.
I'm a nice lady.
Oh, you are. I have said in public and in private that you are a great conversationalist. I love having you on just because.
Thank you.
It's great to have someone to talk to, and you make for great conversation. So more than happy to have you here. So especially when it's Saturday and we're going 7 hours.
Oh god.
But
it's always fun though. Well, good news. I've not actually been able to access any video clips when I'm using green screen thing for StreamYards, but that's with the one that they provide, so I don't know if it'll work with anything else though. But green and blue though, because blue screen, green screen, it's both possible.
Fuck. Everybody,
potentially,
shave
I
your
don't
heads.
know.
Shave your head before you come on this stream, so you don't porn bomb me. I have to know.
I mean, that means it's also possible for someone to clip this and then project something onto my head too, technically, so.
That is true, but I feel like that wouldn't be as hard.
Anyone
but at
that
the
does
same
it's
time,
late to the game, because I've been doing it to myself since the very fucking beginning.
Yeah. Anybody that tried to do it maliciously, I mean, just go look at the other stream, and then I could just copyright stream and be like, that's not transformative enough. Go fuck yourself. Unless it's clipped, then. That'd be funny. Yeah, make some clips of that. That would be cool. Oh, thank you, Mango. Y'all are fun to watch. Oh, thank you. Mango's a peach.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
We gotta have Mango on again to talk about stuff and things for another brunch. That was fun. But I think we've said enough about this thing. I think we should actually get into the real meat of this, because it's been an hour and a half, and let's talk about what he actually why he was pissed off. And I didn't realize he was this sweaty. Holy shit. Dave, you are sweating up a fucking storm, dude. Am I wrong? He just looks wet.
Oh yeah, we don't have
that's
that.
That's because
here,
I trust
so.
my butcher, so.
That's pretty much steak tartare at that point.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, well, but
So-
yeah, go ahead.
I'm just kind of puzzled
He doesn't have a problem with it there, but he has a problem with it when I bring it
about
up.
this whole thing because, like,
Later.
what makes this a volcano
Which
burger
we won't
exactly?
get to see him.
Like the fact that he put some pepper jack on there and some
I was just gonna
jalapenos, like that's it. Like that's
Oh, I'm sorry, young one. You might not know what the volcano burrito was, but I forgive you. You're forgiven, my child.
Oh shit.
like pretty
Yeah.
standard.
Was they talking or on here?
One sec. What do you want, Ty? What picture should I do for you?
Oh shit!
He sent me some money.
Oh, nice, awesome.
Thank you.
Ty. Well, let me see if I have anything. I got some good Shani pictures I can send you.
You can pick whatever you want. Well, as long as it's all right with security monitor, is it?
Here I got one you can try out. There you go. Here, you can try that one. Thank you for giving a B-Love. That's very sweet of you. What was I gonna say? No, this is. Let's see. I sent you the timestamps and highlights of this video. Okay, awesome. Where's it at? There it is. Yeah, ask Anna on the stream. Okay, sweet. Oh my god, dude. God, these timestamps are hilarious. Dave starts shit with Underhaven. 0 seconds. Dave has Anna on his stream. 3 minutes. It takes him 3.5 minutes for him to actually like acknowledge you. I got you. And the whole thing is this is basically where you came in. Like you had no real part in this at all. Like Anna's whole part in this, if David actually watched this whole fucking thing, if he had actually gone through this, he would have seen the very beginning of the stream where Carnivorous Ape held up his chip and was like, hey, mine came in. And I was like, hey, anybody, go see if Anna is available and see if she's willing to come on so we can do the chip challenge for her. We'll do it impromptu. And like all of a sudden she like came on and, you know, we were already talking about this. So she came in mid-conversation and then decided to like give her input, and it started to go elaborate on it. Yeah, it's got jalapenos and then this shitty cheese sauce and whatever. But let me go through these.
Which was like
cheese powder and water.
Yeah, it was mac and cheese powder, a little bit of water, a teaspoon and a half of cayenne.
Come on, Underhaven, where are you? Come on out. Don't worry, nobody's gonna hurt you. Come on out.
It's weird we see this exact same bravado in that last stream.
I mean, you were fine shitting on my video when I couldn't respond.
What is that? Oh, is that the worm tongue? You motherfucker!
Well,
that's so disgusting.
About the word. When is it me?
That's so nasty. Ugh, it's ribbed for your pleasure. No.
Hey,
nobody.
This is the closest that you're gonna get to some of that Gen Z babe puss. And I'm not even Gen Z.
You have it in your hair. It's in your hair. Gross. You're the worm tongue. Ugh. That's so nasty. Money well spent, I would say. When was this? This was Sunday? I was about to say Friday. This was Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah. That's what it was. Cheese powder and cayenne and mayo. And a fuckload of mayo. That's what it was. Ew, what is that?
That's one you sent me.
Oh, the shanty? Oh, yeah, that didn't work out so well. You can go back to the worm. Ew. Oh. Just her nasty, unwashed face eyes. It's not in the cards? It's not in the cards. What do you mean? It's on his. It's because he took it down because he's a giant pussy. We went over this. Rick, we went over this. We've been over this, Rick. If you're late, I'm sorry. I'm not recapping.
Here.
Anyway. Stop. Put your hair up.
You know,
put it in a bun.
Come on, Underhaven. You've been the one that's been wanting a rematch. After I had you on my show and kicked your ass. Come on, Underhaven. Tell you what, Underhaven. Tell you what.
Sweet.
If you're still here. Tell you what.
Mango got her mic in.
If you want old Dave to school you on burgers, I will happily school you on burgers. But guess what? The second the conversation leaves burgers, I'm out. Oh, and by the way, I can do this right now. We're just gonna stick to burgers. That's all we're gonna do.
Hold on. Oh no! I was looking for the chat replay. I forgot this is on.
I've been able to refute the bullshit they brought up, which I guarantee was told to them by their moms and grandmas. Well, come on, let's go. You know, another thing
Cayenne pepper.
Come on, Underhaven. Where are you? You were here a minute ago. Where are you?
Like
come on, Underhaven.
The biggest problem that I have is why? Why are you so obsessed with Underhaven? And I'm not gonna lie. This shit actually gets pretty fucking weird. This dude, I actually, listening to Anna and Jamie go over it. I think Dave, I think you got a little thing for Anna there. I think you're kind of pissed that she's not your friend, and it's pretty fucking obvious.
Yeah.
Because
the things that he was expecting Underhaven to actually do, like with the burger thing, and going, why didn't you Google it? Like all the misinformation. It's
oh man, it's
well, what? Like it's
what
just
was,
annoying.
But that's the thing. That's the point. Sorry, the stupid fucking fruit fly is killing me.
Right.
This was entirely my fucking idea, my stream, my show, my platform.
Mm-hmm.
Everything here was security monitor lizards, and it just happened to come in, and he fucking, like, it makes no fucking sense. And the entire time I was in his chat telling him, come at me. I was like, send me a fucking link. You're not talking to the guy who actually did the stream. I set that whole thing up because I wanted to fuck on Dave. You had no idea who we were really talking about. Carnivorous Ape had an idea because he's dealt with Dave in the past. And the same with Mango. I know Rav has a little bit, but Rav's fairly soft-spoken in these streams. He doesn't really add much. And notice, who were the only two that he went after? He didn't go after Mango because she wasn't saying anything. He went after Anna because he knows who she is. And he went after you.
Mm-hmm.
The other female. The other woman.
Didn't even do a good job of it.
No. He sucked shit at it. Like I said, you gave him a mild criticism, and he lost his shit in your face, and you fucking laughed your ass off, and it was fucking hilarious. And that's the part he is really embarrassed about. It was funny. It was amazing. I had a really good time going and do my laundry, although I got it done late, and I missed out on good meat at the grocery store. But
I did not take it seriously for 1 second with him. Like, the first I heard was
come on, Underhaven. Come on.
The link getting dropped and like being told by Mango, like, you're going in on Lord of Bad Burgers.
Yeah.
Oh, you're here to watch cooking.
Like,
where does he get to the spicy chip challenge? Does he even do it?
Yes, I did it.
Well, let's see. He's still on me at 1 hour and 30 minutes in.
Yeah, because
still on me.
Because here's what happened, Dave. I actually kind of planned ahead, even though all of this shit was impromptu. I planned ahead because I have friends that I stream with. You see how there's 6 people on the panel, and there's one Dave. Why is there only ever one fucking Dave? Why is there only ever one Lord of Patriarchy here?
I mean, you literally had to get the extra StreamYard thing so you can have more people on, because you have enough people wanting on to accommodate extra slots.
I wanted these other views. I wanted people to be able to come on and share their views. And it's like, Dave, the reason, we all know the reason. It's because you don't have 5 other people that are willing to come on and actually fucking talk to you. That's the whole reason. And we hold on.
Blue skillet.
Oopsie. Sorry.
Well, let's see. Still on me at 1 hour and 30 minutes in.
No, it was just paused on that screen. We were talking about various things. Does he really think we would?
That's what I was gonna say. Sorry, that's what I lost my train of thought going on a tangent. But the reason it got stuck here, Dave. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Is because even though this was impromptu, I was able to. I have a good enough connection with this blue-haired bitch across the ocean who I've never been in the same room with, that I could send links to and just be like, hey, I need you to just, here's the content that I have scheduled for today. Please watch it, share your screen so that you can actually moderate and take care of this. I literally just handed the show off to somebody. I fucking hate doing that because it's my fucking show, it's my responsibility. But I was able to do that because I have someone in my life that I trust, who I've never been in the same room with, and I can have such a parasocial relationship because I'm not a giant piece of fucking shit, Dave. That's why. That's why they were stuck on this. Because you suck and you don't have friends. That's what it boils down to.
He's got his friends and his family that call him when they need help.
Mm-hmm.
Not any other time, according to him. He just said they call when they need help.
Yeah, it sounds like kind of shitty friends.
Yeah, I call my friends to ask if they're okay and for a chat, not to say, hey, can you do this for me? Like, your family only talk to you when they need something of you, really? I mean, I do actually hope that's not the case, because that is really sad and no wonder you're so angry.
Right, and I mean, like, he even said...
Weird flex, bro.
He even said... Shut up, Blaine. He even said, later on, I know the reason, part of the reason was my question, because I asked him about his chat. He said, straight up, I don't give a fuck what my chat says. And I made this point earlier, I believe. I don't give a fuck what my chat says. You know, I'm the Lord of the Mountain. And I was like, you're being fucking obstinate. You're being a child. I was like, when my chat disagrees with me, I talk to them and I have a discussion and maybe I change my mind. And I do it all the time, and it actually enriches us. It wants people to actually join in on the discussion and give their point of view. And yeah, we've had, points in here where I'm just like, yeah, I totally disagree with the chat. And it's, say someone like Blaine, my ankylosaurus, one of my fucking main moderators in not only my chat, but my fucking Discord. I've had good disagreements with her. And that's totally fine, because she's still my friend. She still knows how to regulate. So, Dave, you need to learn how to make some fucking friends.
Still on me.
Oh,
still on
hush.
me. Still on me. Where the fuck does he do the spicy chip challenge?
Shit might be about to pop off.
And if you're an Underlizard, you're more than welcome on here. Come on.
Also,
because I guarantee you, I can cook a better video. I can cook a better dish from this goddamn desk than you.
What would that prove? That you have cooking utensils at your desk? Why do you have a hot plate, and why are you able to cook at your computer desk? I couldn't do that. I would have to go to my kitchen where I cook.
Why does he have a hot plate and not just a oven? Is that an American thing?
No, he has. I mean, he has like a full kitchen. We've seen some of that, but he doesn't. He has the hot plate and stuff in his room, in his office here, which that doesn't make any sense.
That's so unhygienic. Like,
yeah, just
bad.
Yeah, exactly.
His
weird flex, but okay.
Yeah.
Like, fine. Go cook some eggs in your office. If I cooked eggs in here, it would smell like shit.
He doesn't wash his hands. He doesn't, like, he touches his beard, his face, his hair, like, everything. And he's cooking and, like, Jesus Christ, no, that's bad.
Yeah.
Like,
he
practices such bad food hygiene.
Yeah, well, he cooked eggs at his fucking desk. I mean, like you were saying, how does he wash his hands? He doesn't. That's the problem. And he did step away, and he actually, like, I feel like he brought the eggs in, maybe. I don't know. But it's still, I have a cooking space in my office space. My office space is really small, though. Like, Is it? It would make sense if you didn't have his house. That's all I'm gonna say on that. You know what I'm getting at? What's going on, Spearfin? Did it break? Did what break? My water? Not yet. Thank goodness. Can't go to the hospital on stream. Thanks for knocking
any
me
minute
up,
now,
Miranda.
though.
I know. The food, baby.
That
6
one
pounds,
chip
8
challenge,
ounces.
like, really got it going.
Yeah, it really kicked things into gear.
Yeah.
The clock. Did it break? No. He actually, so he had 4 clocks missing, and then he made a joke and grabbed the clock and like threw it on the ground or something, because Frank was talking shit about him, and so he's missing 5 clocks. So he actually did do an actual joke. And Shrimp, go fuck yourself. That's all I gotta say. Let's continue.
Come on, Underhaven. Come on. You and the fuckers wanted me so goddamn bad.
It took you like 45 fucking minutes to actually get me on there.
Debate me on food safety.
I was clamoring to get the fuck on there. I was like, dude, let me on. Contact me. Hit me up in Discord. You can come at me. Come right the fuck at me, Dave.
He was demanding I debate him while he was drinking.
We are fine.
I'll give you a fucking photo for that, motherfucker.
Poop head. What's going on, XS?
Yeah, not
How
a
you
single
doing?
one of them are bringing up a point. When the fuck this packy challenge existed.
Oh,
now,
you have a stream tomorrow. Everybody check out XX's streams tomorrow. Oh, they're so fucking awesome.
And
I
I'm
actually
not
had
gonna do it.
a lot of fun
That's
listening
stupid.
to it.
That's a challenge about how much spice we can handle. I don't deal in spice.
Fuck you, Shrimp. Oh, that's all I gotta say. That's all you deserve. Sorry for everybody that matters in my chat.
Deal with shit tasting good. Now, yes, I love spicy foods. Here's the thing: they gotta taste good. If all I can taste is the spice, then what's the fucking point?
That's true.
I hate
Actually,
to say this, I agree with him on that point. Like, I can't eat any spicy food anyway because my allergies. But like, spicy food has to still taste nice. It can't just be like burn your tongue. That's not good food. That's a TikTok challenge.
Both me and Carnivorous Ape. I think Anna asked the question, is like, how does it taste? One of you guys asked the question, like, how does it taste? And we were both like, it's not good. Like, it actually tastes. These do taste like shit. It tastes like how can I explain it? It tastes like kind of like the scrapings off of a pan. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like it's not really flavorful. It's kind of bland. It's just sort of like it's hard textured, and you know peel off a pan. I don't know how to really explain it other than it just kind of tastes like shit.
Like I said, it seems like
it's
they've
true what
realized
you're saying.
they don't actually need to make it taste nice because people aren't buying it to taste nice. They're buying it for a challenge, for the internet, for views. So they can just focus on making it spicy and not taste nice.
Yeah.
And like that makes it so much easier to do.
Oh.
So much easier because they can just focus on making it fucking lethal instead of tasty and lethal.
I just realized something also, but you're 100% right, because that's why you put hashtag one chip challenge, is to make it more popular and for people to buy it. And it's popular enough that it was in my local grocery store for $6. And you know what? I raised, what the fuck was that? Are you okay?
What?
Something happened. That was a really weird sound. It was like, bro. It might have been your like microphone or your connection.
Oh,
but I just
didn't hear
a
anything.
Really weird sound. But never mind. Excuse me. But yeah, you're right. Like that's exactly what you're what these are for, is just to get them popular so they make money. And you know, is it worth it? No, it's really not. And you know, are you going to get the clout that you think you deserve? No.
$6 for that shit. Like
right, but and I made the point. I could have sold this, been like, hey, once I get $120, I can actually eat this thing. But I decided, once Anna gets her bike, then I'll eat it. It's the same thing. You're still giving money, but it's actually going somewhere where it's needed rather than, I don't know, me buying more of these bullshit. But you were talking about, or we were saying, Pocky or Packy as a pejorative.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the name of the fucking chip. Because I thought they were, for whatever reason, I had Taki stuck in my head. That's what it was, even though it was sitting next to me. So yeah, he was correct. It is the Packy or Pocky.
Okay, because like in the UK, like saying that word is a racial slur. It's a racial slur against normally Indian people, even though it's for short for Pakistani.
Well, I'm sure for like the British market, they usually just put like a steamed carrot in here for you guys to have as a challenge.
Probably.
Maybe some beans
and carrot with a little bit of like pepper, not a lot, like just 3 little.
Just some bell pepper, right?
3 little specks on it.
Yeah, a couple green bell pepper specks, and
yeah.
Whew, call the queen, because we got a note to send out or something. Actually, convince me conspiracies, because she's the one that's mailing notes for the queen. It's true, she does. She mails notes for the queen. She hand delivers the queen's notes.
Wow, not for long.
And Corgi poops to Macron.
Not for much longer. She won't be driving them around.
What?
She'll have to walk on foot. There's no petrol.
Oh no! Wait, is that what she was saying about the petrol, the gasoline? Because I saw it last. Oh, where'd it go?
There's a shortage. There is.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Although I think some just got delivered to the petrol station across the road, so that's why I said it's about to go. Like it's about to pop off.
Well, if anybody has, or if Mango has CMC's cash tag or anything like that, help her out so that she can, at least if she can't get gas or she has to pay extra for gas, help her out and do that, or if she gets stuck somewhere so she has some extra cash to trade and buy stuff. That would be great.
So just quickly, P-bot, no, pikey is another word for most people say it like as a chav, but it's also a
gypsy,
like derogatory slang for a Irish traveller. Normally most people don't think of Irish traveller with it, but it's for like chav. Normally it's like, in it mate, what's up bruv, what's up bruv, in it mate. But white people, not black people.
Yeah,
what are you staring at? What are you staring at? You're staring at me, mate. You're staring at me, mate.
No. Fuck off. I'm staring in the direction you should fuck, which is off. How about that? Does that work?
God.
Man, I wish I was quicker witted in real life and actually talk to people. Then I could pull these out and be a hero. And everybody would clap. That's how it happens, right? I've heard it on Twitter. What's that? People Thulu has a Vila Vendetta. What's the cultural group that pikey is bad slang for a lower class? Isn't it like
that's what we just did, like.
Yeah, they're Snatch.
Chaz.
You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch Snatch. That's where I get my representation of pikeys.
No, that's what Irish travellers are, but
okay.
That's one pikey, but also pikey is another. People use it synonymously for also chavs, which isn't the same as Irish travellers.
Yeah. People through those on point. We're all on the same. We're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
See, I've seen Snatch way more times than I've seen Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. I think I've only actually seen the latter once. But anyway, let's continue. It's a good segue.
You were on this room under.
Actually, you know what's a better segue? Dave's is misogynist, but if you aren't and are pro reproductive rights, text MARCH, that's MARCH, MARCH, to 44310. That's MARCH to 44310 to get involved in this Saturday's nationwide protest on reproductive rights. We need all the help we can get. It's true. They do. And that's why you need to text MARCH, MARCH, to 44310, because you only have until Saturday to help out. It's Saturday. It's October 2nd.
I'm guessing
it's already October, folks.
Anyone that is not in America, Northern America, but wants to help, and you're in the Discord, hit Mango up and ask her how you can help from whatever place you're in. She is the knower of all things in this. She is our savior.
She will absolutely give you the information that you need and deep dive into where you can go to help out. So if you are interested in that, hit up Mango. She knows where to send you, which direction to send you in the very least. So hit her up. She's a valuable resource, and that is a very important thing to myself and many people in the community. So please do help out. I gotta say something. What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. There it is. Yes. I need to see more, though. Yes, snatch. Exactly. David is a racist.
David, you've been trying to get me back. I'm giving you a way to get me back. If you want to debate me, then fine.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, on one topic. Food safety.
All right. Let's do it.
You want to do it? Come on, Underhaven. You've been whining, bitching, and crying, and moaning, and trying to get me in, and me constantly saying, I'm not going to do it. Because, the last time I was drug into a thing like this was in good faith, and we had rules established, and those rules were quickly pissed on and shit on and set on fire, and, I had to fight 8 on 1, and you were one of the 8. I'm telling you right now, I'm happy to talk to you about food safety. Come on, Underhaven. You think I'm such a fucking... All right, fine. We're going to do this.
Telling a little girl feminism sucks. Yes, this is some original war dork.
Oh my god.
He's got a whiteboard, not clocks. Still the same molding motherfucker.
Damn, I hope I have him in there.
But he keeps going off. Keep going, Dave. Oh, that's what I was looking for, is the... Hang on a second. Ew. TIE fighter jet. How dare you? Add friend.
What's he done?
He sent me... Wait. Oh, okay. He sent me the Wern pictures, among other things.
Ah, okay.
Okay, sorry. Mango, is that the email I should give out? Do you want me to give that one out? Let me go to these timestamps. Sorry, I know this is really boring. Oh yeah. This is fucking great. This is where he...
All right, I do have to take a quick break because I have to whiz.
Yeah, he does take a Riley break. After these lesbians. This is like... yes, that's the email of it. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what... I thought that was for the... That's what you were putting out for the call to action email. That's why I asked. Yeah, there's for some reason he just has a slideshow of...
I get the feeling he thinks it's going to be offensive. to women, and we're like, oh my god, stop sexualizing lesbians. Even though those are porn pictures, it's not pictures of normal lesbian couples making out that some pervert's taking pictures of. Like
that. I mean, these look like girls at a party.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, Dave, I was getting somewhere. Don't cut me off like that. You wouldn't turn your light switch on and then leave the room, would you? I'm just saying, Dave. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, I wasn't saying anything else.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ, are you serious? There's a fucking almost 5-minute gap.
Sorry, can you hear me now? Can you
Yes,
hear
I
me now?
can. All right, good.
Just had to get my proper microphone set up.
All right, not a problem.
Jeez, dude. There's almost a 5-minute gap in between where he goes to take a whiz and when Anna comes on.
Try to explain what I was trying to say to you in the chat, because like I said, I came into the stream, I had no idea what they were talking about. They just because they were doing a little bit of a promotion for me because I was trying to raise some money for an e-bike. They were like, we'll do this one chip challenge if you raise enough money, and I did. So I went on there to support them. I was just like coming in on the ass end of them talking about that video of yours. Like, yeah.
No, you actually weren't.
I don't remember saying much about it. I think I maybe said one or two things.
I can actually hold on. Let me pop this out. Give me a moment here. I can't exactly,
because I was trying to raise some money for an e-bike. They were like, we'll do this one chip challenge if you raise enough money, and I did. So I went on there to support them. I was just like coming in on the ass end of them talking about that video of yours. Like, yeah.
No, you actually weren't.
I don't remember saying much about it. I think I maybe said one or two things. I was confused about.
I can actually hold on. Let me pop this out. Give me a moment here. I can't exactly pinpoint when you came in, but I
know when I had come in, the topic of conversation had already strayed away from the video.
You were in at least 29 minutes into a 2-hour video, and the rest of it stayed with my cooking videos. So
you're muted.
I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry. I can still lose my shit on Dave. That's exactly both of you. Thank you. 3 of you. 4 of you. 3 of you. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly how the stream went. We got together. We were like, hey, we have our chips. Let's do the challenge. Let's get Anna on. It took us about a half an hour to get Anna into the stream. And that's where she came in. Where we were talking shit about you.
Sorry.
Exactly. No, you're right. Right when we're doing it. And then I didn't want to just immediately stop in the middle of what we were talking about and be like, oh, Anna's here, let's do the chip challenge. I wanted to continue the conversation and then, bring people in because we had a good flow going. This motherfucker would know that if he ever had any fucking friends to have on fucking stream with him.
Like when we were doing the backstage bit, getting ready, just as the stream bit started, you said, okay, we've got 6 minutes. And said oh, if anyone can get hold of Anna, let's see if we can get her in. I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Quickly messaged her. She replied back really quickly in that 5-minute time frame and was like, oh, when? And I'm like, we go live in 6 minutes, but you say, come in if you can make it today, come in whenever. Cool. And she's like, okay.
Yeah, because it was
that's
super.
All the warning she got, literally 5 minutes, because we were already 2 minutes in by the time I got talking with her.
Right,
in the stream.
I'm not sure if I sent the link to them for that stream because I had already set up the panel. No, I'm saying I already set up the panel for that day prior to, so I don't think I had sent Anna the link in general because I didn't expect her to be there because I didn't expect to do the chip challenge. So we had to fucking organize it, and it took her a minute to get on there because, well, she had just shit to do. And if she was like, "Hey, I can't come on. Hey, I'm going to fucking Nana Haven's house, or I have to go, a job interview or clean or fucking scrub shit out of my butthole hairs," it wouldn't matter to me. I'd be like, okay, well, we both have the chip. Now we can set it up. Now we have something going, and then we'd fucking move on.
Like, she literally postponed fucking lunch to pop in. She was going out to get lunch. Ironically, I think she was going to get a burger. Like,
yeah, she was about to go get lunch, and that's why she had to dip out because
she stopped to hang out for a little bit to like poke her head in to do the chip challenge then and there. Like, it's not like this was an elaborate ruse.
And I don't blame her for dipping out when, most of the time I was trying to talk and hold together, and it was just sort of like, let's talk about Dave's shitty cooking, and then I had to actually like bow the fuck out because I couldn't hand it off to anybody. It's like, okay, you guys take over. I'm gonna go to bed for several hours. Like, what the fuck? So so Anna had no fucking part in this, really. Anna had no part in the setup, in any of the pre-production. Have you done any pre-production ever in your fucking life? It doesn't seem like you have. Like, I am actually behind on my pre-production for Friday because I haven't sent out the fucking invites for the people that I want to actually be on the fucking panel. And I haven't set up the games either for the games that I want to play. So I'm a little bit behind, but I know exactly what I need to do. I gotta get the fuck on it, which is what I'm gonna do so that I can have an organized fucking stream, which is what I didn't have last time because I didn't fucking do any pre-production. Dave, that's what you need to do, but you don't do that because it's only ever you.
You need people to actually want to come in for any of that pre-production shit. Like, I come in and help you with it, with sorting out the mics and doing like mic check and making sure it's not echoey or weird and everything works right and shit. Like, he's not got people that want to help him do that. Doesn't have people that want to come in and actually talk with him. Only people go in there to debate him, and it's not even really a debate from what it seems like. It's just a shouting match, and like, I'm all game for a shouting match. Fuck it, I will, but that's not a debate.
And I mean, that's kind of what it devolved into. And I'm not gonna say I'm proud of myself for like just flexing my nuts on him once in a while, because I don't like doing that. I'm not that kind of prideful, so I don't try to. But he pushed me into it because he was shitty, he was shit faced, and he was pushing out pejoratives. So I was like, fuck you. All right, I'll push him right back. I'll tear you straight the fuck down. And when he was like, all right, I'll do 10 push-ups, and then you can't talk to me, or you can't talk about my cooking ever again. And I said, go do 10 push-ups, and I'll say whatever the fuck I want about you whenever the fuck I want to say it. Because fuck you, Dave. You don't control my life.
His weird offers and bribes of shit. It's like...
It was odd. Like, dude, I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm still gonna shit on you. Unless you change and start being a good person. Right now, you're a fucking shithead. And that's basically how everybody sees you. And if that's how everybody sees you, and you're not going to change, well, then I'm just going to fuck on you. And it's going to be fun. And guess what? I get to do it with my friends, Dave. You ever done that? Yeah, I'll let that clock tick. I'm sure you're used to it, dude. Anyway. But, he pre-produced the empty clock spot on the wall. Yeah. He did it well in advance by making sure that there were no actual anchor points for the nails or anchors on his clocks. And that's why they fell off of the wall. If you don't anchor your
plugs.
Yeah, he didn't use the right kind of drywall screws, or honestly, if he would have hung up just a board from stud to stud, I mean, these are maybe 10-ounce clocks. You could have hung all of them across some boards, drilled into the stud from here down the way to here, and been fine, and you'd have been perfectly good. But you didn't do that.
Just put one of these in.
You know, exactly. They didn't use the proper anchor.
Yeah, it's not hard. I mean, I've hung. I'm like on my own here. I have to build all the furniture. If I want something hung, I have to do it myself. Like,
right. I'm in the same boat.
Poor stupid woman that can't fucking do anything according to you is able to do it. Then, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly. Like,
it's the sugar tits gone to your brain.
It's the sugar. I loved when he called them sugar tits. That was hilarious. He does get really fucking triggered, and we're about to see that. But I wanted to highlight this. Oh no, not this. Dave needs to know his time is up. That's fucking hilarious. That's why he's got clocks on the wall. He does need the clocks, so he knows his time's up.
Where has he got them set to?
Well, he's got them set improperly. So some of them they're set to like hours basically, but then they're not set to the proper minutes. So if it's 8:30 here, then it's actually 1:30 your time, right? Yeah. Well, he fuck that 30 minutes. Okay, if it's 8 p.m. here, it could be, I don't know, 1:13 where you are, depending on how far into that time zone you go. And that's based off of, yes, there is one time zone that is split by 30 minutes, but they're split in half somewhere in the world, but that's in like India. Yeah, if anybody wants to send me that video, we can go over it, because Vila looks really goddamn confused.
I am.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it on my phone now, since I'm talking with a lot of American people and some Australian people. On my phone, East Coast and West Coast in America times, and then in Australia as well. So I know roughly what time it is where. Now it's easier for me to know, okay, you're 5 hours behind me.
Right.
Before I didn't know that, and I was like, I don't understand. And now I've done that within 2 days. I was like, oh, okay. Because it just became registered in the back of my mind, just subconscious. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's
Jesus Christ, man. For a start, they're not nicely centered and even. Normally, they have the nice little word above telling you which one's what time zone. And it looks aesthetically pleasing.
He does have the names above, but yeah, you're right. It's everything just sort of blends together. For him.
We're meant to be able to see it too. That's part of the point. Otherwise, you wouldn't have them as a visible thing in your scene. This is for me in my house, right? But I've also set this up to be able to, on the screen, look nice. So it's not just weird or...
Right.
Yeah, I tried to set it up so it was aesthetically pleasing as my backdrop.
One of the things I'm going to do, hopefully, during this week off is actually rearrange this office, and I'm going to reset where I actually stream from, and try and give a different background, give maybe a little bit different, do something a little bit different. And that's just the evolution of the show. I've gotten lights, better cameras, we've gotten StreamYards, thanks to generous donations and everything, and we've been able to grow, and that's what I want to do. Like, this dude easily could have taken these clocks, these bland-ass clocks, gone to the same fucking Walmart, and gotten some LED lights, and just had those just, like, strung through, or, like, behind the clocks or something, or whatever, making it look cool, you know, and give it a little bit of aesthetic, but it's just, it's the wall and the clocks are the same fucking thing. So I'm not seeing anything, you know, in the background.
They're not even centered, like.
No, this one is definitely higher than this one and that one. It's
like, at least with my shells and shit, I got a spirit level and started measuring it out and making sure, like, they were centered. And especially with the fucking shells I've got that have, like, the little holes that you have to, like, hook slots. It's really difficult to get it perfectly distanced. It's, like, annoying, because if you're, like, even a millimeter off, it's like, nope, not having none of that, bitch.
Yeah. Fucking, hold on. I got a couple of really good, chats here. He spent the entire budget on clocks, Lizard. He needed the spare budget to buy eggs. If he wants eggs, he can, pay for my cloaca. I need the money up front, though, Dave. Scared of my Lizars? Who's that? I don't know that guy. Is he my evil twin? Is he like Flexo? Just never forget that G-Man got turned on by listening to you describe how you wash yourself. Yeah, I remember those dolphin teeth.
Show them the picture.
Ooh. Do I still... I don't... Definitely still... Which... Oh! Oh, you gotta send it, DM it to me, because I think you put it in the, general chat. So that I can actually pull it up, because...
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do
that was absolutely great. Thank you for reminding me about that. And I hope to be on G-Man's show again sometime, so that I can explain more about how I, you know, lather my body with the donut-shaped soap before I... You have to get the shoulders before you actually, you know, get into the business area. But, yeah, y'all imagine me showering for a little bit, and I'll let that sink into your mind. But anyway,
I'm currently working on a video of G-Man now. So, you know, he did a little thing trying to slam Miss Parker while saying he's going to do a DC Media Girl thing, and I was like,
yeah,
Smith, I'm going to do it with him, a Rev thing going like that, sucking Rev's baby carrot.
Oh, that would be fucking amazing. You're gonna make like a video or like a little GIF?
I'm gonna make a video. Black Guy TV has absolutely wonderfully and so lovely said he will record a voice clip for me with a little script that I'm writing.
That's awesome.
Because Black Guy TV is a fucking legend and a sweetheart.
Yes, he does. Yes, he is. And he has a great voice, too.
Oh,
and
God,
stop ragging on BGTV. Stop ragging on your voice. Everybody, I got something for you. Because we're going to finish this out, and then I'm going to actually send everybody over there in a little bit. Because I know I forgot he streams on Tuesdays. So, it's Jeff. So I didn't want to, like, trounce him. That's why I wanted to start early and everything. So, but I, stop ragging on your voice. That's all I gotta say. Well, let's finish this out, because, I want to send people over there. I don't want to, you know, overstream anybody.
Well,
I know it. I know I'm taking all of his views. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, it's okay.
Since I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to food safety and temperature and
what's that?
You know, how you can get around certain things.
Oh, I just said I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Glad you admit it, sweetheart.
What did I get wrong?
Yeah,
where did I fuck up and gave people advice that could potentially get them sick?
Here's where you fucked up. You said this, but I don't think anybody, either of us said it correctly. You didn't give a fair warning to the proper cooking of the meat. You didn't tell people that this is how I'm going to cook it, and this is how I normally cook it.
Mm-hmm.
You may want yours a little bit more well done. That's perfectly fine. If someone wants their burger well done, that's, you know what, it may not be your taste. I know plenty of people will rail against well done shit. Totally fine. I know it's not good, but, like, it's fine. Tell people to make sure that they cook their meat properly. You don't have to overcook it, but you just...
Yeah. Just had to say, make sure it's 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Could have, with the meat thermometer, since he knows the temperature, and he said he checked it because he said he knew that was 160, but he never showed himself testing it.
The 160 was about pork. That was a totally different segment
160
of the conversation.
is meat, though. 160 is the 160 Fahrenheit is the temperature for ground beef as well.
Well, no, there was a conversation in there about how he was like, I would cook my pork to 160 or 165 or some shit like that, which is fairly low for pork. But I think I don't think he ever mentioned a temperature on the burgers. It was just the doneness of it that he ever mentioned. So he never actually was going to stick a thermometer in there. He was going off of like the visual of that. So I don't you need to cook pork to 165. Undercooked pork can make you sick. Yeah, it has tons of parasites in it. It's beef. Love some beef. XX, I love XX just comes in with beef. And also with TIE Fighter Jet, he's got Cobe's eyes watching both us and BGTV. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for the view, I guess. He only brought up pork temperature, and he said he likes his pork 145. Okay, yeah, that's... You want to know
what's funny?
Way too low.
The temperatures that he has said are exactly the same as the website that I found.
Oh, did you Google that?
Poultry, 165 or 73 degrees Celsius. Ground beef, 160 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 degrees Celsius. Whole meat, 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 62 degrees Celsius, and this includes pork, although it says pork should be cooked to the highest side of medium because it can carry dangerous parasites, and then it says the high side of medium is 140 to 145, well done is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. All the temperatures that he read off are the exact temperatures on any website talking about the meat temperatures, including the Celsius, which I don't know any American that can do the conversion to Celsius like that because they never need to. He was reading it off the website.
Unless you're a scientist, you don't need to know that. Like a chemist.
Scientists use Celsius anyway. They don't use Fahrenheit.
Right.
At least that's what I've been told.
Well, if you're... Well, yeah, in science, especially, physical sciences, chemistry, etc., you're going to use Celsius, but you have to do the conversion all the time because people will report to you Fahrenheit temperatures, so you have to be able to do the conversion. It's just like it's kind of the same thing as kilometers to yards or meters to yards, because it's only a slight difference, but it makes a difference over time. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. He's got worms.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't either because Dave, I don't think you really know how to cook, and I'm you know what? I'm gonna go and get some chicken breast, and that's one of the things I'm gonna do during the week off is I'm gonna cook some chicken breast, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like on film. Because it's going to be very juicy and delicious. And the only thing you would ever need to do with any chicken that you ever cook is pop it in the microwave for a minute. if you are skeptical about your chicken, put it in the microwave for a minute. Comes off the grill, unless it's like straight up pink in the middle, obviously. It won't. The reason I say the microwave, it won't lose all the juices that it had on the grill, and it will actually cook it thoroughly through.
And I don't think it'll brown it either, will it?
No, it won't brown it or anything. But if it comes off the grill and you're like, it's a little, I'm a little sketchy on this. 30 seconds to a minute. I know I said a minute. 30 seconds to a minute in there. And yes, this is actually a really good point, Lady Lobotomy. I also marinate my chicken. I put mine in usually Italian dressing, and just let it sit for however long I fucking feel like it. And that the salt, especially if you get a marinade, the extra salt that's in that marinade will kill a lot of bacteria. Now, you can't eat your chicken raw, of course, but it will kill a lot of that bacteria that's on there, and, you know, preserve a little bit, but you have to be careful because that salt also breaks down the meat. So you can't let it sit there for 2 days, you know.
Didn't he literally say you could eat chicken pink as long as it was cooked as long as it was that temperature?
If he said that, then, well, if it were cooked to that temperature, it would never be pink, because that doesn't make.
I don't know. I can't remember,
regardless. Ken's Italian marinade. I don't. I bought something else. I'll have to. What is it? I actually bought marinade, not the fucking dressing, because I usually use dressing. But I know exactly what you're talking about, Lady.
Just quickly for the mango, what Mango said, the safe serve thing.
Oh, okay.
For me, my knowledge was now 10, 12 years ago, I worked in a restaurant as a waitress, and a little bit before that, I worked in a restaurant as a pot washer / I was only meant to be a pot washer, but they got me doing other shit because they were fucking cheap ass bastards. And to work in those places, even as a waitress, don't touch the food apart from taking the cooked food out.
Oh yeah.
We had to pass food safety training, and it's they tell you some information, and then you have a multiple choice on a laptop, and you go and it teaches you about proper food storage, about how you never put raw meat over vegetables. It's always vegetables then raw meat, because of gravity and the dripping of raw juices and cross contamination.
Never put cooked meat with raw meat. You never put chicken above any other meat. Chicken always goes on its own. It never touches anything else. It always separate your meats. And excuse me, I don't know if, let me know if you actually take action on this, because I always do, if and when I notice it. If the person packing my groceries, putting the groceries in the bag, mixes my meat, unless it's beef and pork, if they put chicken with pork or chicken with beef, I'll tell them. I'll be like, hey, you need to separate that. Don't cross-contaminate my meat. And I'll actually put them on spot for it, because I'm not cooking my my beef at the same temperature as my chicken. The chicken's getting cooked a lot higher, so don't make me sick. And that simple little cross contamination, you'd be like, oh, that's not. They're wrapped in plastic. That little bit can fuck you up. It can kill you.
Oh, and God, yeah.
As a long time ago, a guy I played hockey with, his sister got salmonella. She was cutting up chicken. I guess she wiped her nose. She got sick within a few days, and she passed away. She was 20-something years old, very very young. So
I had a food poisoning thing. Can't remember what one it was, but it was one of the really really bad stomach bugs that went around.
Right.
And it was a big thing in the UK, and literally they were having to tell the people, because they were going to hospital for it, and they said, don't come to hospital, because you're just coming to hospital making everyone else sick. They said only come to hospital if you need to go on a drip, basically. I was sick for a month with this stomach bug.
Reminds me of something similar. Some little contemporary.
It was really,
anyway,
really bad. I was sick for an entire month, throwing up. I couldn't keep anything down. And I dropped so much weight. I was like, at that point, I got back down to 6 stone. Because I was like I was 6, 7 stone, and then I got over my, over my ED, and I got up to 7, 8 stone, and I stayed at 8 stone, and then I dropped straight back down to 6 stone. Like, from how much weight I lost because I couldn't eat.
What is 1 stone for me? Because I have no clue. I'm an American.
13 pounds? 12, 13 pounds, I think.
What do you call it? 12 and a half?
Maybe. I don't know.
2 stone would be 24 pounds? Or 25 pounds? Rather.
I'm just Googling it.
Alright. So you that's 50 pounds. So you would have dropped almost 50 pounds if you're correct on that. That kind of weight fluctuation is not healthy at all. Like, you can't.
Yeah, so 2 stone is 12.7 kilograms.
Oh, okay. So 2 stone is 2 stone is so that is about 25 pounds. About.
Yeah, 28 pounds.
So even more. Oh, that's even more. That 3 pounds is a lot. So you're going 50. What is it? Yeah, 56 pounds. Jesus fucking Christ! So you just dropped 56 pounds and then gained back the same, and then dropped it all again.
Yeah.
That's super fucking unhealthy. And I'm not saying that, not wagging my finger. I'm just saying that's terrible.
Oh no, that's the one thing that's like I got scared out of not eating. I actually passed out due to the starvation, and I was like, I don't want that to ever happen again. That scared the shit out of me.
And I remember having the flu when I was in high school, and it was really fucking bad. What's going on, Iris Stu? How you been? 14 pounds and a stone. There you go. Yeah. What was I saying? And I remember, I lost a ton of weight. And I was already really skinny. Like, when I joined the army, I was 148 pounds. So I was really fucking thin.
Mm.
And I'm already, pretty thin right now. I needed food. But now, if I ever got that sick, if I ever got the flu, which, go get your flu shots, by the way. Just because coronavirus is here doesn't mean you don't have to wear a mask, and doesn't mean you don't have to get your flu shot, because the flu is still here. It just has to compete with coronavirus. Which one do you
don't
want
to get the flu and then coronavirus, because I'm pretty sure you'll be fucked.
Oh yeah, can you imagine getting the flu and be like, oh man, this sucks, and then having to go to the hospital and be like, oh, I just need an IV. And then your nurse is some anti-vax, anti-mask dipshit, and they just give you coronavirus and you die. Man, that would suck. I'm gonna go get a flu shot. What about you guys? I don't.
I've just got a text telling me I'm eligible for my flu shot, so I'm probably gonna go get that.
Oh, sweet. I was 3 days ago. I could have gone to the VA. But I am not the most at risk, so I'll go at my convenience. How about that? It's a little bit better. Other people need it first, so get vaccinated. I got vaccinated. Got COVID. Still wear masks every fucking wear. Getting my flu shot on the 7th doctor's appointment. Awesome. Spit roasted by COVID and flu. Yuck. Yeah. That's. Do you want to be the Shanny? In Shanny Crossbeam, that is the Eiffel Tower of Rev and G-Man, because that's what it's like having the flu and COVID. I'm just saying. For any of you that are more of the visual rather than tactile learners, fully vaxxed in April. I love it. Awesome. Thank you for getting vaccinated.
I was in March and May.
120 pounds. Gluten allergy I didn't know about. Ooh.
Yeah.
let's see, there's small beans. A spirit, you didn't definitely, like, I wouldn't have guessed.
You're way smaller than me, Spirit.
Yeah.
I think I'm up to 10 stone now, and it's like the heaviest I've ever been, and I don't like it.
That's not big. That's not even like unhealthy, really.
Probably not.
I'm probably only 10 pounds heavier than you, but I'm a lot more. I'm all muscle, so that's the difference. Like I don't have a whole lot of body fat. Is the problem that I have, and I really need to work on that because I really need some body fat. And I need to eat. I need to eat because I need to have like more mass. Like my face should be filled out. I should have like shit in my neck. You know, I'm a skinny motherfucker. I just don't like being so skinny. Although I do like showing my muscles sometimes. But anyway, let's finish this out and then we'll get out of here.
Well, your bone to pick is actually not with me in that regard because I like my
you were on the thing.
That doesn't mean
I come into this. You were agreeing with them.
Really
my fans
weird.
will tell me in the video you were agreeing with them.
The only thing I said was I was confused about why it was called Volcano Burger, and I was not around when the Volcano menu was a thing at Taco Bell.
I believe you were also a little worried about the medium beef.
I never said that.
No.
I never said that. I don't know anything about.
I'll tell you what. I'll be fair enough. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Although it's about a 1% doubt, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Do you remember? Anybody can go look back at that stream. The most Underhaven would have said is, no, I probably wouldn't eat my burger that rare, and then again I wouldn't eat something Dave cooked anyway. I think that's probably the joke that went through. Like,
sounds about right.
But honestly, out of all of the criticism that it got, the majority of it came from like myself and Carnivorous Ape going after you and being like, no, you can eat meat, like you can eat raw meat and blah blah blah. Like that's the most criticism his burger fucking got, and he's so pissed off. He's so pissed off that a woman criticized him that he had to go after the easiest target he could find, which happened to be Anna, which makes no fucking sense because Anna just happened to be standing there. Basic gist of it.
Yeah, and Carnivorous brought this up earlier.
With you. I'm sure
he said that the bit that Lord of Bad Burgers paused was literally just before when I said about the meat thing, and literally just after that point is when Carnivorous Ape corrects what I'm saying. It's like, well, you know, if it's the temperature and if it's this,
right?
And that's when I'm like, yeah, no, it's just because the ground beef sort of thing. And that's where we actually had the discussion around the nuance to pink inside burger, but he deliberately didn't show it.
And I would
either
absolutely...
that or he's so fucking idiotic he refused to listen to anything else. When he realized it was covered and it was said, he chose to take the stream down because he realized he did look like a complete and utter jackass.
Yeah, exactly. He knows he looked like a complete fucking fool, but he can't own up to it. Like, dude, if you took the stream down and you look like a jackass, which you did, and that's why you took the stream down, where nobody is confused about that. Since that's why, just fucking own up to it. You know what? I fucked up. And I said that to you. I said that to you in that hangout. You can't accept being wrong. Part of being an adult, and I've said this on my channel many, many times before, one of the key aspects of being a leader one of the key traits of leadership is the ability to say, I'm wrong. And adults are leaders. If you can't say you're fucking wrong about something, well, you're never going to get anywhere. You're always going to be fucking stubborn. You're going to be stuck in the same goddamn place, which is exactly where you were. Because you can't just fucking own up to it. For fuck's sake, man. A lot of receding hairlines. And also, yeah, Rickzilla's got some good one-liners tonight. Dave has the same cooking skills as Lucas Werner. I need to see Lucas Werner's cooking skills. If they're anything like his tongue game, ladies, watch out. He's got a knife. More than likely.
His food is disgusting.
Lucas Warner's or
both?
Wait, Lucas Warner has cooking?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. By all means, send it to me. We'll watch that one at brunch too. Shit, I need to see that. Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna watch it on this one because we're about to go in about 15 minutes.
About the worm. Worm is the worst.
If somebody can go ahead and clip that and then animate it, we'll make a clip about Wern, the Wern. Because every time I hear that motherfucker talk, I just want to like kind of slap him around. And I've got a couple other lolcows. I've got some interesting figures. Some people we're gonna do monitor episodes on, like John Bolden, and I think there's a couple of people I want to get in here for the what's her name, Ashley something or other, Rachel, Ashlyn, fuck, the very sad case. Oh, Ashley Hatcher. That's the lady that I really want to cover. But that, again, that's going to be a deep dive, and that's going to be something we're going to sit down on like a Saturday evening for, because it's not something you really need to take in lightly. Click Chad's compilation on his cooking. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. I will definitely. Yes, Ashley Hatcher. Couldn't remember her name. Thank you. And yes, if you like comfy shirts and not crackheads, go ahead and check out Etsy.com. I ordered my own mug. I've got shirts. I also ordered a Petty Family t-shirt, which I actually absolutely adore. It's really fucking comfy. It does smell when you get it, but it's easily done. But
position, maybe you can get something out of him. I don't know why you have a bone to pick. It seems like you just have a bone to pick with me on this issue.
Well, no, it seems like you have a bone to pick with me over anything.
Over anything.
Yeah, you were not. Then here's my question: Why keep on with the stream? And we can keep playing it. I mean, I can keep playing it, and we can use your own words against you.
It's fucking weird, dude.
I really don't think. Why didn't you bring up the fact to the dumb blue-haired British bitch that no medium burger meat, outside of a few circumstances, is fine?
Because I'm not going to talk shit on like something that I don't know well enough myself.
Why would you correct her for misinformation then? I mean, you're the one that's constantly saying that Republicans and right-wingers are the ones spewing misinformation. Why would you correct her on her
weird digression?
Well, in order to correct someone on misinformation, it's like I'm not a cook. I'm not someone who, not even like someone who's experienced in a... Like, I know how to cook some shit, sure, but like I'm not going to go out and give people like health advice. Like, it's exactly how
it takes a Google search!
Hey Vila, how'd you find out all the information you gave me earlier?
What? The food one? Google.
Yeah, about the... Oh, really? Interesting. Well, we're British, and a woman apparently blonde, and also blue-haired. Blonde and blue-haired? Are you blonde? I don't think so. No. No. No, you're not blonde. I can see your roots. Ooh, God, that's so sniping. Don't do that, dude. But, no, So wait.
And
Do you know
why?
what my
My question is, why did Underhaven have to correct you?
I don't know. Like, Carnivorous Ape, and we'd already had the discussion moments later. Like, it was a proper discussion of it, because we talked about grinding it yourself and, like, lots of other parts of it and everything. Like, I forgot about that, so I'm glad Carnivorous actually mentioned it, because, like, you know what my memory's like.
Right. And that's totally fine. And if Dave really wants to go, if he wants to go up against anybody on this specific topic, talk to Carnivorous Ape. And when I'd say Carnivorous Ape is a carnivore, no, literal carnivore, like he eats, not carnivore.
Like, he only eats meat. He doesn't eat vegetables.
Like, he literally is on an all meat diet, or he was for a certain period, so he knows how to eat meat. Trust me, that's the guy you really want to talk to. If you want to take somebody to task, if you want to, flex the nuts that you thought you had in that stream we watched at the beginning, if you actually want to do that, then go ahead and talk to Carnivorous Ape. But you can come talk to me, because, well, I'm not a bitch either, so I'll put you right in your fucking place. And I'm also willing
I'll
to be
laugh at you any day.
And I'll bring Veal on so she can laugh in your face at your little tiny man pee-pee. Little micro dick, like sucking on a button, right?
Just sad.
Aww. Watch him have fucking king dong.
I have often said you can cook pork to
knocking over
145, but
bookshelves.
I myself prefer it to 165.
Most people do their burgers well done. That's how it is for
I
most
said
burgers.
Pork.
I know. I'm just
pork
stating
chops.
I'm just stating an example. Like,
Carnivorous
most
Ape
people,
is
like,
a
it's
meat
that's what's
master.
recommended. By most fucking most people.
But the odds of you getting sick are about 1 in a million, about the same odds of you hitting the.
They're 1 in a million if you eat it one time. They're not 1 in a million if you eat it every day. There you go. Too fucking easy.
Lottery.
Sure,
So
but
why would you not call her out for misinformation? And I'm sorry, I'm not going to accept your excuse of, I'm not a professional cook. By the way, there are no professional cooks. You either have chefs or cooks. Cooks are amateurs.
Well,
I'm
there
a
are people
cook.
who have
I'm
there
not
are people
a
who have
chef.
experience. Like,
Fucking
it's undeniably,
pedantic.
like, cook.
That's such a... Same odds of you getting a woman, Dave. Thank you, Mango. 1 in a million. Yeah, it's giving him pretty good odds. But yeah, he's professional cooks. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I kind of get what he's saying, but it's just such a semantics game.
Cooking is a skill that you can refine and
Like, it
become better
doesn't
at.
make any sense. Yeah, I know Mango's about to lose. Should be like, yeah, you can be a professional cook. Yeah. Tell me the difference between a cook and a chef, because a cook knows the recipes and cooks the food, but the chef probably creates the meal, correct? I don't know.
Over time, just like
So,
being an artist or any number of other things.
Google search, since Lord of Bad Burgers loves it so much.
Ooh.
The CDC has done an estimate on burgers and the likelihood of you getting food poisoning. Says burgers average is 0.25 pounds in weight. 50% of case of E. coli, then it's the like chemical structure at the 0.0157H7 E. coli occur in ground beef. So 50% of E. coli infections occur from ground beef. Mostly burgers and things, right?
Right.
Typical person eats at most 200 such burgers a year. That works out to a 1 in 50 of a burger lover getting E. coli.
So you can eat
during his lifetime.
During his
but
lifetime.
Only a 1 in 800,000 odds of being infected on a single occasion. Salmonella. Salmonella is a 1 in one in 20,000. Oh, that's in eggs now. That's meant to be meat. Never mind.
Here, it's okay. Here, I want to
So
finish
the first
this
one
out.
was burger. So you have a 1 in 50. You have a 1 in 50% chance of getting it in your lifetime. 1 in 800,000 each burger you eat. You had 2 burgers there, so that changes it as well. No, there are 4 burgers there.
Yeah,
so that dramatically changes it.
You think he had anybody to share that with?
No, that was all for him. Like, come on.
I'm not gonna lie, I could probably eat at least 2 of those burgers and then play some video games and go back for a third, and that fourth
those
one
burgers
is gonna
weren't
be,
very thick.
Yeah.
Like,
no, they weren't, but it's still a burger, and plus all of the shit you're gonna put on top of it. But real quick, I'm gonna read this, and then I want to finish this out, and then I gotta get out of here.
So good.
Let's see. Mango says, "Hi, professionally trained chef here. The vast majority of chefs are indeed professionals and have been in the industry for decades." And yeah, he's trying to make a distinction between cooks and chefs. What you will find at your local establishment are not professionals. You will find professionals at high-end establishments with private menus and extensive wine pairings. Yeah, that's totally. Cooks
all the
usually do
restaurants
not
I
have
worked
the
at.
education behind their profession. Yeah.
No. All the restaurants I worked at, the chefs were Polish immigrants that just came over, and they got handed a menu that tells you how to cook each individual item with pictures.
Oh yeah, like how
and that's it. And they cooked it.
We have that everywhere over here. I mean, go to a Italian restaurant, and you're more likely to find like Hispanics in the kitchen than like real Italians.
Like,
and they're cooking
off
of like
an Italian joint.
Set menu. I mean, if you go to a
Italian, all Polish staff. I was one of the only English people. I was the only English person working there for quite a long time. Then one other English girl joined, and there was one other member of staff there. She was my housemate at the time, and she was Italian. She was the only Italian person that worked in that Italian restaurant. Everyone else that worked there was Polish.
Which is, I mean, that kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know. Sorry,
it was a nice place to work. They were lovely. I liked all them people that worked there.
When I worked in a Turkish restaurant, and the problem is that they would hire Turkish people to be servers. And these were like ESL folks, so they would just be like, "Oh, you know, you're Turkish? Yeah, you know, get a good relationship," and be like, "Okay, well, yeah, you get a job." And these people could not take an order at all. Couldn't take an order in English or in Turkish, but they wanted the authentic experience because they had some Turkish people coming in, and it was just like, I'm not gonna say you're stifling your business because they're doing well, but at the same time, if I go there and the waiter or waitress, server doesn't speak English, like if they're really confused on like what I'm saying on just a general basis, like why the fuck am I gonna be there? Why would I come back? Especially. But let's finish this out, and then I gotta
better at
get
overtime.
going.
That's why I'm saying, if you didn't want to speak up, either you don't know anything about it, or you should have corrected her on her misinformation. Now, you started this broadcast out saying you didn't want to correct her on her misinformation because you were not a chef or a cook. So my real thing is, when you guys criticize me, do you even know what the fuck you're talking about?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't criticize your cooking channel. It's not my channel. I didn't pick the content.
You were on a stream that did.
Thank you.
I didn't know what the content was going to be. I went on there, like I said, to watch.
You went on when the stream was well underway. You went on when my cooking channel was well brought up. If you didn't want to criticize my cooking channel, you could have easily sent them a message saying, hey, I don't criticize the guy's cooking channel. I'm not going to be on if this is what we're doing. You did?
Dave, you are not arguing with your fucking girlfriend. Anna is not your girlfriend. Get that shit out of your fucking head, man. Like, for real. Like, I honestly, Jamie made the point, he's got a crush. I think you actually think there's some kind of fucking relationship there. I think you think there's more than a parasocial relationship between the two of you, because Anna had no part in that.
Mm-hmm.
Anna just happened to fucking be there, dude. This is getting fucking
Also,
weird.
like,
The more I listen
I like
to...
Anna. I really do, but, like...
Right.
She has no fucking, like, reason to correct me. Why? She doesn't know me. And also,
Yeah,
like...
She wasn't
like, again,
there
she doesn't know me, so how
for
does she know I'm
that.
going to even fucking listen? Why would she
Like,
correct me? I'm like nothing to her.
the reason I brought that cooking stream up is because, or I wanted to do that, is because, well, we're out of Shani content for the brunches. I still wanted to do the brunch. And we have Dave, and Dave has a shitty cooking. But there have been times in the past when I've reviewed his shit, and I've been like, you know what? I actually might try that. That actually kind of might work. It was like some Chex Mix with like butter and seasoning, and then you bake it and serve it at like a family gathering or some shit. It actually looked pretty fucking good. But, dude, Dave, you were going after Anna when Anna just happened to be there, dude. You're saying why were you hanging out with those dudes? Well, they're just my friends. Oh yeah, they're your friends, huh? Yeah, we're her friends. I have known Anna for several years. Online. I've never met her in person. I have never had a conversation truly back and forth outside of, chat here and there. But I can still actually care about that person. I'm not so attached to them that I have to fucking freak out when, they do a stream and I'm not there. If they did a stream on me and they were like, man, hey, look at what Security Monitor Lizard said. Who the fuck cares? Like, okay. Y'all are some fucking dicks. I did say that, but I was drunk. It's not how it works, Dave. He is sensitive. He's too sensitive. That's the problem, man. He's just like... He hits all of the points of every lolcow. I'm sorry to cut you off, but, he does. He can't take criticism. He's a snowflake. Can't take criticism. He can't admit when he's wrong. He's fat. He's fucking lazy. He's dumb as shit. His views are bad. He can't change them for a fucking second. And last but not least, he thinks other people place their value on him. I said this a while ago. Dave, I'm not your friend. Come on here so I can talk shit to your face. We have that kind of parasocial relationship across the internet. That's how it's gonna fucking work. You want to talk about some bravado? You want to talk about having some balls? I just told you, come onto my stream and we'll fucking talk back and forth about burger safety. Or whatever the fuck you want to talk about. But you don't have that because you're a bitch. Because you need Anna Haven. You need Anna to come onto a stream and fucking defend you. Defend yourself. For fuck's sake. Lord of this fucking ball sack.
He got so pressed
off of it.
That me, a fucking no one, on someone else's channel, chatting random shit. He got so pressed by me that he went mental. I could understand if I was a big YouTuber or something like that. I'm a fucking no one. And I'm not oh, woe to me, and I say something like, no, I am. In the grand scheme of things, I'm not even a micro-influencer. I'm a fucking nobody. He doesn't even know I have a channel. He doesn't know anything. Like, and he got so pressed. So pressed. Going off the rails. Because a random nobody in a different fucking country thought his burger was jank. Nothing else. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You need to go get your hormones balanced. Go to the doctors and take the fucking medicine and go to anger management. Get sober. Fix yourself, because there's got to be something wrong with you if you're getting that pressed over something so fucking insignificant. Oh my god, I don't care how you, like, I don't like your burger and you're going to go mental. Jesus Christ, it's not like I'm going to fucking marry you and have to eat that burger. Why would you care what I think?
What has anything he has said make you want to eat that burger?
No.
Has it made you want to talk to him in the future?
No. I laugh at him. Every fucking day I laugh at him.
How about every Sunday?
Jesus
we
Christ,
can do that.
Oh god, yeah. Like, honestly,
awesome.
the fucking joy that he brought me with being so stupid and the laughter he brought into my heart. Like, I'm so sad he deleted the stream, because that was going to be my fucking spank bank. Watching him go mental over me and get so triggered over me. I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I hope he puts it up. Either that, or I hope he actually, sacks up and again, like I was saying, with
Prove
this
you're
bullshit.
not a worthless pussy piece of shit. Put it up.
Yeah,
stand by your words, darling. Come on, sugar tits. You said it. You're a man. Stand by your have conviction in your words. Stand by what you said.
I put the Discord here in the chat every stream, just about every stream, unless I do a rando that gets somehow way more views than anything else. Anyway, but I usually put the Discord here. You can come, hit me up, be like, hey, I want to be on stream. I'll let you in. I'm not going to be a fucking asshole. Trust me, I'm not going to kick you out. I'm not going to mute you unless you're talking over me. That's the only time I'm going to mute you. If it goes into digression, that's when. But other than that, we'll have a conversation. I'm more than happy to have a conversation. And I'm not going to be Underhaven. I'm not going to be Jamie. I'm more than happy to also put you in your fucking place. Because I'm Security Monitor Lizard, not Underhaven. And that's why you attacked Underhaven and not Security Monitor Lizard. So, by all means, come at me and let's do this. But you won't, because you're a bitch, and that's why, Vila was an admitted nobody, put you straight into your place and laughed at you like the tiny-ass man that you are. Somebody tell me I'm wrong. Sorry. Sorry, I feel like such a douchebag. I gotta go on a little bit of a personal side tangent real quick. I feel like such a douchebag talking to him like this, because I normally don't talk to people like this. I normally don't like flex my nuts and bravado and shit. But Dave, dude, it's really fucking easy. It's really goddamn easy. And I haven't said anything about my fucking veteran status because, why the fuck should I? I don't have to. You're not worth it. You're not worth that kind of time. But let's finish this out. See if there's anything else, and then I have been.
You were on. You are guilty.
I have been taking BGTV's views for way too long. I'm sorry, guys. I hate streaming over him like this. I know he's small. He likes to get people in, but I'll send you guys over there in a minute. Don't worry.
Think I should have taken like a strong moral stance in the ground and been like,
no,
I'm not
a strong. This is not a strong moral stance. This is you two, for Christ's sake.
It's such a petty thing in my opinion to even be upset about, because I didn't even say that much about it. I was just like, wow, that seems. I feel like a volcano burger would be
all high
spicy.
and mighty about an hour ago.
Well, the first thing I said in your chat was all caps chicken burgers. That's all I said.
It's true. This is true. This is 100% true. The fucking Anna, the only thing she said in his chat was chicken burgers, because he said something. That's what we're talking about. you could eat chicken pink if it were cooked to a certain temperature, or if it were at a certain temperature, and he was saying you could eat chicken burgers if they were, you know, at a certain temperature in the middle. And it's like, chicken burgers? Who the fuck makes chicken burgers? Nobody makes chicken burgers. And that's what he was, or she was freaking out about. And it was like, chicken burgers?
I mean, they're a thing over in the UK. Like, chicken...
They are. They're a thing over here, but Anna said she doesn't cook for herself most of the time. She doesn't cook that often. She's not well versed in this. So, chicken burgers also sounds hilarious because, yes, I wouldn't buy chicken burgers. I'd buy turkey burgers. Chicken? How overcooked would that shit be? That sounds... why wouldn't I just get a chicken breast patty? Spice it up. Or a chicken... I don't know.
Like, normally you could just get, like, the thin bit of chicken that's breaded, and it's like a chicken fillet burger.
Thank you, Mango. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. It's actually like a chicken breast fillet, and then it's grilled or fried or whatever.
Just imagining like him getting chicken mince and...
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
I gave him way too much credit, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh. Well, anyway, I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna say that.
I've never made one myself before, and that's why I wouldn't go around and like tell people how to make their burgers or do whatever.
Criticize me for it.
What's going on, Louie Watson?
I didn't criticize you for how you prepared your burger.
Again.
Welcome to the show.
You going on and being part of a stream that criticizes my cooking channel, therefore you are part of criticizing my cooking channel. So yes, you do criticize it.
I think that's absolute fucking bull.
Definitely. Underhaven wears the pants in this relationship. I think we can all agree on that one, because Dave. I'm actually gonna cut that back, and we're gonna listen to it normally. Listen to this motherfucker.
Channel. Therefore, you are part of criticizing my cooking channel. So yes, you.
I've never made one myself before, and that's why I wouldn't go around and like tell people how to make their burgers or do whatever.
But you want to criticize me for it.
I didn't criticize you for how you prepared your burger.
Again, you going on and being part of a stream that criticizes my cooking channel, therefore you are part of criticizing my cooking channel. So yes, you do criticize it.
I think that's...
You went on Becky's Facebook page and liked her picture? Are you kidding me? You didn't even go on my Facebook page, because I went on there and posted a selfie at 10:02 and you liked hers at 10:04. So, like, how long were you on that page?
That's not even that. It's like, oh my god, like, I totally saw you talking to Shanae and HOODIE Bar at the mall, and like, you totally know that I don't like Shanae. Like, she looked at my boyfriend. Like, I know it's not my boyfriend, and I know it's just the guy that I fancy, and I'm not really telling my emotions, but you know, oh my god, how could you be such a bad friend? It's like,
oh my god, like,
I was asking them what time it was. I don't care. Why would you ask them? Why would you ask them what time it was? Was there not other people? Like, it's even more ridiculous than like
couldn't
the life
you look at Big
situation.
Ben, you fuckwit? Like, Big Ben's in London. We're in fucking Kent. You know, I don't know if those are close, but same thing. It's the same. Yeah. You're bitching, Dave. Stop being a bitchy ass girlfriend. You know what? This is exactly what you would dump for. Actually, you know what? Never mind. If anything gave Dave pussy, he would attach to it immediately.
I could not go out with a man like that, and I don't mean his political ideals, his looks, none of that. I mean, that's a given no. But someone who acted that way with how clingy they were. Yeah, I have standards.
God, like, like, you're so immature, man.
I could
It
not
really
cope with
is.
someone that clingy. That's like, if I even acknowledge the existence of someone that I don't like. And, like, how the fuck was Anna meant to know going in what I might say?
Like sorry, I didn't
what
mean to
the
cover you up.
fuck?
Like,
his logic makes no sense. And, like, I could not handle someone like that. I've actively
oh my God.
fucked men. Like, I've gone midnight to guys, bye. Fuck off. I don't want to talk to you because they showed the slightest bit of clinginess, let alone this shit.
Let me read these two, and then I got something for you. Dave wears the same clothes for multiple days on end. Yeah, who doesn't? I mean, excuse me. And we only see pants in his smoking rants. Anna wears pants and is the clean one. Yeah. Well, Dave's a low-cow. That's another. It's laziness. He doesn't change his clothes. He's a fucking low-cow. That's one more trait of a low-cow, is the not changing your fucking pants or cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
And oh my God, I don't get messages or texts back from friends for hours. I don't flip out because everyone has their own life. Fuck off, Dave. Yeah, I've had this conversation multiple times. I feel bad for not being as active as I want to be in my own Discord, but that's because not only do I have to work a full-time job and I can't be on my phone at all, but I can't be in that Discord as much as I want because I have to be in other Discords, like connecting with people. I'm also other places, and you know what? I have my own life, and if you're like, well, hey, we want to interact with you, you know what? That's a fair argument. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, I have to fucking, you know, blah blah blah, or like I have to be there. I'm not gonna, like, if my mom gets sick, literally all of you could fuck off. Like, if Mango called me and was like, hey, how come you haven't been streaming? What the fuck? You're a piece of shit. I'd be like, how'd you get my number? Go fuck yourself. And then I would probably shut down my channel and be like, this is because Mango called me somehow. There you go. But it's super simple. But
does anyone else look at him and think that the Neanderthal gene wasn't quite ever bred out?
You should see
look at his structure here.
He's got the
Neanderthal forehead.
Well, he's got the large brow, but he's also got those pointed eyebrows here. So it kind of, everything kind of blends into the chrome dome. So I don't know. He does take me as something that should have been bred out. Everybody's following along. But I imagine he smells like hot dog water. Ew. Ew. That's gross. Hang on. I was gonna say something, but I totally forgot what I was gonna go into before I went into those comments. But unless you remember what you were talking about before then. No.
That's absolute fucking bullshit. If I didn't have an actual criticism of you, like, on your cooking, like, I never once said that you can't do your cooking show.
That's what it was.
Look, there's some videos that you've done on your cooking channel where I'm like, you know what, that actually looks pretty fucking good. But, you know, like I said, I just came in on this goddamn
brownie points in my world.
I don't give a shit if it buys brownie points for you or not.
Why the fuck are you here?
Why?
That's the part that really fucking got me. Do you think it buys brown? Dave, nobody... fuck your brownies. Your brownies suck. They're made with shit. Your brownies have grass in them. You didn't even use the right eggs. You didn't refrigerate them. You had unrefrigerated washed eggs in your fucking brownies. Nobody wants your brownie points. They suck. Who cares? Why the fuck should I care but if you fucking like me? I have challenged you multiple times in this same fucking stream for you to come at me. And I've yet to see fucking anything. Probably because you haven't seen this stream. But, that all aside, Nobody wants your brownie points. What would that get me? What would that get Anna? Who the fuck? What would they get Vila? Who the fuck cares? Oh, you're on Dave's good side. Oh wow. What did you fucking, suck his dick for 10 streams in a row? Man, that's what? 2.5 days of dick sucking you did. Fuck me, dude. No, don't. I'm out of your league. Never mind.
Why am I here? Because
If
you invited me on for a conversation.
Why the fuck are you here?
You brought her on.
You know.
He brought her on. I'm sorry if I keep going on rants and pausing this. I should have ended fucking 17 minutes ago. Actually, over an hour ago. But anyway, Dave, this pissed me off. Dave, you brought all of us on. You gave us the link, and we all came on. You worked through and were gracious enough to not shit on my technical problems, because I never actually used Google Hangouts before. So I had to get my settings right. You invited us all on. It's like people show up to a party and you got fucking one case of O'Doul's and they're like, man, this party sucks. And you're like, why did you show up? Because you invited everybody to a party. We thought we were going to have a party. But you brought one case of O'Doul's and you didn't even put any fucking balloons up. You don't even have a TV. What the fuck is this? Are we about to get murdered? Good land, Dave. Learn to people, Dave. For fuck's sake. I'm kidding.
You know damn well as I that, first of all, I had some time to spare, so whatever, I'll have a conversation
plenty of
with
dog
you.
hair.
You've been decent enough to me in past conversations, but if I told you no...
Okay, this is some you know what? That is, you are in timeout for 5 minutes. I do not... I swear, the dog hair was one thing, but how dare you?
I know,
You
right?
know exactly what you would have done.
He
You
hasn't
would
got
just
enough hair to eat.
I mean, well, you have to drink it because it's so greasy. It just goes down it's like over-oiled spaghetti.
No, once you actually get the hair out of his dirty, greasy ass flat into normal air and into a normal environment, you know, like when lead coffins are opened up and the dead body instantly just goes from this, like, disintegrate. That's what his hair does. When you take it outside into the normal air, it just goes and disintegrates into a liquid, gelatinous mess.
No, I was going to say, is it okay to bring it out in the sunlight? Because I figured the algae would just bloom and then, it would destroy the hair, of course, but then you might have a salad.
Destroy the world, so it's a risky
yeah, that
thing.
would be one hell of a bloom. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. Let's not do it near any bodies of water, so we don't have any of that. Like,
gotcha.
Stay away from Toledo, please, Lord of Patriarchy. Dude, stay away from Toledo. We don't need any more killer algae blooms in the Great Lakes. I'm hiding the truth. It's true. I am. I'm also balding. It's true, but I don't actually hide behind it. I don't give a fuck. It's
You know, your hair looked exactly as I imagined it would.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, one of the main reasons.
Surprise! It was exactly what I imagined.
One of the main reasons I actually wear the hat is because it actually fits my earphones on a lot better. Because otherwise they would rest on my ears, and it actually kind of hurts.
Oh
So,
yeah, after a while you get that awful compression pain.
Yeah.
It's worse for me because I've got the metal jewelry and it pushes the metal jewelry into the side of my head.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't like that. So it also helps, but hey, it's good for the aesthetic as well. Let's stream until midnight. I can't do that. I'm gonna take all the views from Black Eye TV, dude.
A fucking pussy.
Stream.
Even though I've had conversations with you before on the spot.
Yeah.
And the only reason I bring that up.
And moved on.
What's that?
Is it 10 over there?
Yeah, it's about to be. Actually, it's 10:30. Actually, it's
Something
way
else.
past when I should have been in bed.
Well, I'm
Or
giving
been
it
off
out
of here,
to you.
actually.
Feud for a while under Haven. And I've always just said, it took 8 of you motherfuckers to beat me. Not one of you can stand here toe-to-toe with me one-on-one.
I've done that. I've talked to you multiple times.
Yes, you have.
Yes.
I will give you that. You're the one fucking... Tell you what, I'll give you this. I'll start trying to refer to it as 7-on-1. Because you're the one motherfucker that actually has a set of balls.
Okay, I mean, I fine, whatever. That's acceptable enough. I still think that to, like, count someone like...
No, because it didn't take 7-on-1 to beat you. It took 1-on-1.
Exactly.
Underhaven and you. Like, no.
That's I think that's where Underhaven got confused, because how else do you, like, not, like, I would concede too. I'd be like, okay, fine, whatever.
Oh no, she was just
because
like,
it's such a
whatever.
stupid,
like,
yeah,
but
it's such a
she was
stupid
talking,
point. But
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could dig in and be like, well, no, that's just 1-on-1. So it means I came after you 1-on-1, but you're telling me I don't have the fucking balls. But, like, then I went in there and I was like, I want to talk to this motherfucker. I'll talk to him. I talked to him 1-on-1, and then he wanted you in there. And then when you came in and we started going after him at the same time, he's like, oh, they got to gang up on me. Like, fuck you, dude. You got the opportunity, and you still have the opportunity. I'm more than happy to let you on here and let us actually go over this shit.
Also, he didn't really have anything to say to you other than, oh, are you a sim? Are you a sim? You white knighting for her? Are you white knighting for her? It's like,
no.
Wow.
Yeah. And the moment I
so
said...
insulting.
Yeah, the moment I was like, dude, I'm a combat vet, I'll fuck you up. His chat was like, fuck this dude. No. Guys, I don't have to prove it to you. Especially not to you fucking pieces of shit. I don't have to prove that to you. And I wasn't white knighting for anybody. I was standing up for my friend. None of the motherfuckers in his chat, nor Dave himself, have ever actually had any friends in their life, other than the ones that were on TV in the 90s, because, well, 6 o'clock rolls around, you know, whatever. But none of them have actually had any real friends in their life, so they've never actually been able to have that connection, been able to be like, oh, well, I can have this relationship. Be like, well, I actually want to do something for this person. I want to maybe give them some food, or I want to help them out, or help them study, or help them get an electric bike by eating a really spicy chip. Things like that. It's just what friends do for each other. I'm not 100% sure where Billy also beat Dave. Yeah, if Billy beat Dave, then, well, anybody could beat Dave. But, damn, I only one with a good hairline around here. You are a literal fighter jet, so being streamlined is in your nature. That's not fair. That's like being like that's like going to a kindergarten bike training course as Lance Armstrong and be like, am I the only one that can win the Tour de France around here? Get the fuck out of here. You guys suck. What are you, a bunch of babies? I was on the Geek Room stream for a while. It was on the Geek... Oh, I thought it was just it. Yeah, I need to see that stream, because Dave getting beat is pretty fun. All right, I'm gonna keep playing because I gotta get out of here.
Like Frank, who barely said a word, is just. I feel like it's kind of disingenuous, but I
Prance
guess
Armstrong,
I'll accept
yeah,
if you're trying to throw me a bone. Then sure, I appreciate at least that.
Who the fuck is Frank? I don't know these people on a first name basis.
He was.
Oh, okay. So this is actually really funny. So Lord of Patriarchy actually starts getting confused here. Vila, I don't know if you've been listening, but he gets really confused here. Anna actually mentions Frank from the Geek Room, and he confuses Frank with me. So they've moved on to like 2 different shows. So let me go. Where are we at? We're at 243, 443. There we go. It's far enough.
Who the fuck is Frank? I don't know these people on a first name basis.
He was the dude in the upper right corner who was basically just like running the show in the background.
Really
security monitor lizard.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking.
Also, that would have been the top left-hand corner of your screen, but no, he
about
thinks...
like the first conversation that like the debate where we actually had you on live and you were talking to that guy who annoyed you, Billy, the Puerto Rican guy. That's what I'm talking about. That's the one in which Frank was present. What you're talking about, the stream that we were just talking about right now?
I don't know if I'd agree with you,
That's the one you're
Mango.
talking about?
Yeah, like, that's the only one that's relevant.
Really drunk.
The one I was 8-on-1 is in the past. It is what it is.
Then why'd you bring it
all
up?
Have your sin to bear.
Well, okay, then like. I don't even understand like your point here, because like how is what I said like a respectable argument? Because I wasn't even making an argument to you in this particular stream right here. I've made arguments with you, but this is just I was literally just like, I don't get why it's called a volcano burger. That was the one, like that's the most milquetoast criticism, because I didn't have much to say, because I don't comment on your fucking cooking videos.
You were on with them, and I guarantee if we go through this video, you're gonna have criticisms. I know you will. Because I've heard them.
Have you ever seen me like...
Do you want to go to the beginning and do the whole son of a bitch with me?
I'm not in the majority of the stream. I'm in maybe like 15% of it.
You are in, at the very best, 29 minutes of a 1 hour and 58-minute video. I would say that's the majority.
Why are you so specific? You have a crush on Underhaven. You do. You legit, you motherfucker, you think you two are fucking in a goddamn relationship. You think you have more than you have. That's pretty fucked up, dude. Like, no. Let me tell you how this shit works. If Underhaven went on her channel and started talking shit about me, and it was just completely irrelevant, and I had to just go, like, defend myself, fuck yeah, I'd take her to task and be like, fuck you, you're a piece of fucking shit. But she wouldn't do that, because, well, it's not Underhaven. If she went on my, on her stream and started talking shit about everything that I said, are they valid criticisms? Sure, why the fuck not? If they're not, why would I get pissy about it? Why would it be like, you need to take that down? You need to... No, fucking let them leave it up. Why are you such a bitch about it? Why? It's so confusing. You literally sound like you are having a lover's quarrel, but it's only on one end. That's why Underhaven seems so confused, at least to me, is because only one person is actually in the relationship. Does that make sense to anybody?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is not true. That is a hypothetical. Dave gets off on Anna's criticisms confirmed. Based on what he said, I know you will. Yeah, honestly, maybe he does. Actually, no, I don't think he would, because he seems so butthurt about them. I gotta end this. I'm sorry, I gotta end this soon.
Leave?
I pretty much have to go out for lunch immediately after like they wrap up the chip challenge. Now I know for the chip challenge that your video was not shown on screen for that segment. I think it's shortly after the part that you were just watching before I came in here. Because I remember we didn't talk about you that much. That's why I came in here. That's part of why I came in here, because we didn't talk about you that much before.
Oh, the hell you didn't. talked about me for if this timeline is to be believed, and I'll be very generous here. You're telling me the chip challenge took 39 minutes to...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and they were still on me.
Okay, that's actually the end of the video. Sorry, it cuts off pretty damn abruptly. Ooh, Lady Hopium's on. Maybe we can Hopium get patron show. Everybody become a patron of Lady Hopium if you want to watch the patron show. It'd be really sweet. I'm really glad this thumbnail turned.
I don't know what the fuck happened to that download, and I'm still a bit salty about it.
We'll work on it. Hopefully we can get the rest of it. But you kind of see where that was going, and I just wanted to hold on. There was something he said at the very end.
Very generous here. You're telling.
Okay. Yeah, the chip challenge took a shitload of time. It did, because the moment I ate that chip, I was fucked. I was. And everybody on the panel, raise your hand if you were running the stream from the beginning. Well, that makes one of us. Because it was my fucking stream, and I fucked myself, so I had to leave. Yeah, it took forever, because I was jamming milk down my face and trying not to die. That's where the I'm concerned for Lizard. Yeah, I'm really actually concerned. And the I'm good shit comes from, because I left my fucking mic on so that I could yell back to people being like, hey, I'm fucking good. Because I figured, hey, you guys are probably going to be concerned about me shoving milk in my face. I might choke to death. That would suck, especially on stream.
Yeah.
What a way to go. Dave, man. TIE Fighter Jet has a question. Is it considered a mullet if the business front was scorched to hell? I don't know. Oh, man. Here, I'm going to go ahead and full screen that. Everybody, get your... Go ahead and get your screenshots of the solar panel for this sex machine here that you got going on. It's all up to you. I'm gonna take mine. Cause fuck you, Dave.
Still an utter fucking pussy and not re-uploaded it.
No, he hasn't. And I guarantee you, you know what the worst part about it is? He won't come on here, and he won't talk to me, and he won't talk to you. That's the worst part. In fact, if he wanted to come on here and just talk to you, platform's open. I'll moderate to the point of, you know, if you're talking over each other, I'll cut both of you off and just be like, shut the fuck up. Stop doing that. Give you each a little bit of time. We'll do that. Sounds pretty good to me. If you want to talk to Vila, but we won't do that because, I mean, it's Dave, and well, Vila usually likes to talk to men, so yeah. But yeah, it's way past when I was supposed to end. I'm sorry for taking all BGTV's viewers. I'll send them an apology here in a little bit, guys. But I appreciate you being here. Everybody that is still here, Mango, if you would put either Lady Hopium's or is Black Eye TV still live? Let's see.
He was a second ago.
Was he? Oh, I got PragerU. Yeah. Well, maybe he was. Maybe he doesn't go for very long usually. Oh, wait. Duh. It's right on it's right on the fucking side.
Yep, he's still live.
Okay. All right. Everybody go over there.
Yeah, but G-Man thinks Miss Parker wants to send rapists to like.
Everybody go. I passed them. I caught it in the chat. All right. Everybody go over to Black Guy TV and tell him that he has a great voice and he shouldn't be self-conscious, and put lizards in his chat for me, and that'd be great, because I'm probably about to listen to this while I make some food. Yeah, fuck yeah. We gotta get the Herp Haven. Maybe that should. Oh, I should change the security team to the Herp Haven. But never mind. But let's get some herps in the chat. Get some BGTV has a great voice, and you should stop being so self-conscious. And that's all I really got. Vila, if you don't have anything else, I'm going to do a couple announcements and then head out and play everybody out. And...
Yes. Thank you, TIE Fighter Jet, for my first ever Cash App donation, official YouTube donation. Yay!
Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome.
I know, right? I'm so happy. Yeah. And also, hey, Lord of Douchebag, King of Bad Fucking Burgers, prove you are not a coward. Yellow-bellied, neck-beard, incel piece of shit. Make the video public. Prove that you aren't a worthless piece of shit that runs away from everything. Just do it. Prove you're not a fucking piece of shit. Okay.
Okay. He won't.
I know.
That's the best part. But if he does,
Yeah, but now it's one of those situations. If he doesn't, I've called him out. He's a coward.
Yeah, can you imagine the juiciness of that meat on that bone when if he were actually to try to do so? The amount of laughs you'd probably get. I would go deaf and you would go mute from your laughter.
I think I would need to go to hospital from the amount of pain I'm in, because laughing so hard caused a full-on pain in explosion.
The great thing about that is, if you do go to hospital, or go to the ER, the A&E in your country, you don't have to pay for anything. Unlike here in the United States, where we have to pay for anything. And guess who advocates for exactly that? Your boy.
Really?
Yeah. He loves our system.
I mean, he really, given his robust size and poor hygiene and life choices and practices, really maybe should think about public healthcare, because you're gonna need it. I don't think you're gonna have enough money to cover the health issues you're going to have as the years go on. Cirrhosis of the liver, kidney failure, diabetes, because there's high sugar in the alcoholic beverages you drink. That might be a reason for your anger problems, actually. I know someone that had extreme bouts of rage because they were actually diabetic and they were an alcoholic. Caused them to get really fucking angry.
Also,
maybe just go get checked.
Alcohol changes your brain. If you're on alcohol for a long period of time, it's just like any other drug. It'll change your brain. And if you get off of it for even a short period of time, that's why Rev went wet brain, because... Well, you can't do that. You can't go cold turkey. But
oh god, no! It's so dangerous.
Yeah, it sucks. You'll get through it. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, and wag my finger and be like, hey, you need to get off your booze, because that's up to you. You get off your booze. I drink my plenty, but I usually only do it on stream. I try any time that I drink outside of streaming is whatever's left over. And that's about it. And usually it's not anything good. It's usually some warm beer and I don't know, a poured shot that has a fruit fly in it, but that usually goes down the sink.
Yeah.
Usually goes down the sink, because I am a bachelor and I will dig that fruit fly out for a Jack Daniel's shot. Especially if I've had a few, or especially if I've had the entire bottle the night before. So.
Oh shit! Yeah, the hair of the dog.
Anyway, last Friday is nothing I have to worry about. All right. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. Put some lizards and some good voice in the chat for Black Eye TV. Tell him he needs to play some games with the lizard and give him some lizards. Thank you, Vila Vendetta, for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I know we covered basically only the lot, but there will be more. I'm thinking about doing a rando this week just to cover some shit that I really wanted to cover, and I'll probably be a little bit of solo. But other than that, I do plan on doing stuff in the future for more people being on, and I want to schedule some stuff so that other people can be on, because schedules are getting a little whack, and the folks that I haven't had on in a while do want to be here, and I want them here. So we'll make all that happen. That was really weird. Like fucking Tourette. I don't know if that's. I don't know. Fry. Anyway, that all being said, thank you, Vila Vendetta, for showing up. I appreciate you.
Right.
For
you know I'm always
being
about
here.
for some shit.
Absolutely. And if you're around on Friday, hopefully we'll see you there.
Yes, I like games.
Other than that, take care, and I'm going to play everybody out, and hopefully you go over to BGTV and drop some lizards. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you very soon. Take care, Vila.
Bye.